Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio.
True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call
Ghost.
And it's New Year's Eve. That's right, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in with me on this very special edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is a very special edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show, folks. It's New Year's Eve! And let me tell you, I'm sitting here with Mrs. Ghost. I've got Templeton in the house. All right. We're not going to do anything here this evening. I mean, we're out here in San Antonio, Texas. Traditionally, we would go out, hop around 6th Street in Austin, Texas. I don't think it's very too safe to do that out here in this particular town, so we're just going to kick it here at the home that we're renting in this fantabulous neighborhood that we are living in at this point in time temporarily. But anyway, I want to say this is a New Year's Eve edition. We have not had a New Year's Eve edition of the broadcast, folks, since 2011. That's 5 years ago, baby. You understand that? And that was the last time that we had the Ghosties. That's right, folks. The Ghosty Awards are tonight. And I hope that you are as excited as I am. I'm electrified. I've got so much energy. I cannot wait. I hope that you can't wait either, folks. Anyway, we're going to do all that. It's going to be 3 hours here, folks, so I hope that you got some time to spend with me. I know that many of you maybe want to go out. You want to go to parties. You want to go conduct yourself in celebratory type of situations. I get it. But for those of you that aren't, they want to play it safe, that, don't really want to sit out here and conduct yourself in public areas, given the fact that you got a lot of Looney Tune Jehudis out here, and you got didn't do nothings and all kinds of crap. So me and Mrs. Ghost Templeton, we're going to be here. We're, of course, going to be cooking some spectacular dinner here after midnight. And we're going to be celebrating the new year. As a matter of fact, I'm celebrating right now. All right, that's what I'm doing. I'm celebrating right now. And let me tell you something, folks. It's only 8:03 p.m. in San Antonio, Texas, but I'm celebrating right now. Mrs. Ghost, can you please go give me, a shot, a beer, and just get some champagne going on, okay? Big shot going on. All right. Anyway, folks, I hope that you're having a great time. I'm electrified. It's the Ghosties 16, baby. Ghosties 2016. Oh my God, I'm excited. I better calm down. That's why I'm having Mrs. Ghost over here. Getting me some alcoholic beverages so I can calm my ass down. I want to sit and say first and foremost from me and Mrs. Ghost in Templeton, Happy New Year! Because I know that there's some folks from across the pond that listen to yours truly that aren't, they're already in New Year's Day. They've already done the celebrations. They're probably hungover, or they're, in some instances, to my mates in Australia and New Zealand, they're already into the next day of the new year. So I want to say to those folks, Happy New Year! I'm telling you this right now, folks. I'm excited. People are asking, is the engineer here? Folks, unfortunately, I had to give the engineer the night off. I mean, he's going out there to some dance or something. I don't know. I didn't know that he went to dances, but he's out there. He's conducting himself in his own activities out there for the new year. All right. I mean, and the reason I did that, folks, is because I know you folks don't like to think so, but the engineer has a life. I mean, why do you think he's employed by yours truly? All right. I mean, I give him some cash. He's out there. He's living his own life, baby. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, that just goes to show you that anybody, and I mean anybody, can be a capitalist. And not to mention, I mean, I wanted to, have a little bit of a romantic situation. Let me tell you, the house that we're in right now is unbelievable. That's why I literally almost had a damn coronary half stroke when Templeton decided to go ahead and pinch a loaf, on the white carpet and had to have these idiots come in here and clean the son of a bitch. I didn't. That wasn't mine. I don't own that. Even though I paid a lot of money for having the carpets clean, it was a pretty good job. Thank you very much, Mrs. Ghost. Everybody, Mrs. Ghost is in the house. I mean, listen. It's a New Year's Eve edition, folks. I'm a little excited. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I don't know if you can hear it, the palpitations in my goddamn voice, for Christ's sake. I'm excited. This is the first time we've done this in 5 years, folks. 5 years. So before I get started on anything, I'd like to go ahead and hear from folks right off the bat before we get started on the first award. Before we give out the first award for the Ghosties, I'd like to hear from you and hear your best memories and anything that you'd like to say to the TCR broadcast at this point in time. And you can give me a call right now at 563-999-3791. And also, folks, I will be reading tweets of any kind of TCR memory under the hashtag TCR Memories. All right, that's hashtag TCR MEMORIES TCR Memories. So that's why we're talking about 2016. Hey, if you want to even go farther back than that, by all means, go ahead and do so. But we're going to go ahead and reminisce a little bit. And for you folks that are unaware, we came back after a long hiatus, and we discussed why yours truly took a long hiatus, folks. I was trying to live a little bit of life out here, hoping everything would be all right. Everything was just not all right, for Christ's sake. So I came back late March of this year, and it's been one hell of a ride, folks. Everybody who's been listening in, it's been one hell of a ride, and I want to thank first and foremost everybody who literally kept this show alive. I mean, folks, it's just unbelievable. It is unfathomable in Internet history, in my personal opinion, because we forget that the Internet forgets very easily. The Internet is a very short-term memory, the Internet. And when somebody goes away for a very short time, for a short period, I mean, they're long forgotten. All right? And look, folks, when I left the broadcast in 2012, I mean, I was gone. I mean, I didn't come back. I didn't even make a peep of me coming back. And guess what? The memories that yours truly have conducted when the thoughts and ideas and the shows and the passion and the fury and all the hours of content and everything that yours truly has conducted lived on. And the reason it lived on is because yours truly allowed his fan base to go and take the content that yours truly has created and go and do with it as they wished. And you want to know why, folks? Because that's what I wanted to show those that were in the recording industry, those that were in Hollywood, those that were out here trying to monopolize the realm of creativity and trying to copyright everything from a goddamn phrase to a word to a sound. I mean, give me a break. But this goes to show each and every one of those people that because the fans of this broadcast, whether they liked or disliked or whatever the case might be, this broadcast lived on through Internet infamy. because I wasn't some kind of copyright stickler about any of this nonsense that most of these artists nowadays are obsessed with. I mean, give me a break. I mean, I want to put that as a point of emphasis on this New Year's Eve edition, that the sole reason why this broadcast is in existence right now, the whole reason why we are having the New Year's Eve broadcast right now, the whole reason why we are having Ghosties 2016 right now is because of each and every one of you. It's because you folks kept this show alive. You kept this show alive by spreading it around like wildfire, taking clips of this show, putting it on a variety of different social medias, putting it on YouTube, putting it on all these different arenas, forum posts, social medias, chat rooms, all of it, all over the internet throughout the world. And this should go to show each and every one of these copyright Nazis out here that if you're going to be a copyright Nazi, if you're going to be sitting over here flagging independent creators that are not necessarily capitalizing per se on your content, and even if they are, even if they're making a couple of bucks, big deal. Obviously, if you're making hundreds of thousands, attorneys are going to have to be called. We're going to have to make a deal. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But hey, if somebody's doing that much money on your name, I mean, then then you make a deal. I mean, I'm not, you shouldn't even be a stickler about that. But as it pertains to this copyright stuff, which I believe they're going to use to clamp down on the internet, that's why they're taking out, folks, in my opinion. They are taking out the headphone jack and all the new phones that are coming out, all the new tablets that are coming out. They're taking it away because they don't want people to be able to have access to actual audio files in the traditional sense. MP3, WAV. They don't want to be able to distribute audible content, i.e. music, in the capacity of traditional means. Now that you've got all these little Spotify's and all these other little music organizations that are attempting to hold the catalogs of good, huge, big, massive libraries of music, they are now going to force you, in my opinion, I think this is the whole move to get rid of the headphone jack, is to force you to basically pay per listen. I honestly believe that this is where this is headed, pay per listen. And in my view, folks, I think that is the most horrible thing that could happen to creativity. I mean, anybody that expects to have any kind of a fan base, they need to make sure that their content is spread around and appreciated, liked, disliked, hated, critiqued, whatever the case might be. So anyway, folks, my apologies on being long-winded about that particular subject matter, but I definitely want to put that as a point of emphasis to everybody who's listening in and everybody who's being a damn stickler as it relates to this whole damn copyright nonsense, because had it been for me, had I been some copyright Nazi, nobody would have cared. Nobody would have cared when I came back this past March. There were thousands upon thousands of people that are listening in. You know, folks, there are more people listening in live right now in my broadcast than there was when I was traditionally broadcasted back in 2012, 2011, 2010. I mean, by tenfold. And the reason is, folks, is because of all those folks that went out there and just kind of distributed the content that yours truly produced in a variety of different capacities, and that drew other people into the broadcast, and then had people that investigated the broadcast. And I definitely do want to say the folks at the Wikipedia of the True Capitalist Radio Show, I want to thank all those folks who volunteer and that are curators over there They're the ones that are basically allowing folks that are just getting aboard onto the True Capitalist Radio Show fan base or listener base a history lesson. And moreover, folks, every one of my broadcasts are available to download absolutely free at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I mean, like I said, over 1,500 hours of content. And you see, folks, this is what I'm talking about out here. When new fans come aboard this particular broadcast, they can just go back in history. I mean, there's just unlimited amounts of content that not only yours truly has broadcasted, but we as a listener base, as a fan base, have created with each other. And that goes to the remixers and the splicers and the trolls and all these folks. And that's why right now, on this New Year's Eve, we are conducting ourselves in the Ghosties 2016. Because I want to say, even though you pissed me off, a lot of you troll terrorists and cyber vermin, I got to give back a little bit of thanks to those folks and the folks that are out here that, give a little bit of not just a slight bit, a speck of entertainment, but that show and prove that this broadcast is more than just yours truly talking a bunch of nonsense. And it's not nonsense, obviously. I mean, everybody who listens to the broadcast knows what I'm talking about. Everybody who's serious about the broadcast knows where to grasp the substance and, when the entertainment happens. But it's not just me just spouting off stuff. I mean, it is a circus sideshow, a eclectic episode of shock radio is what I like to call it. Shock radio. That's what I like to call my broadcast. And hence, that's why I can't get anybody on the broadcast to interview, for Christ's sake. Everybody's scared. Everybody is scared. And not only are they scared to be interviewed, they don't even want to acknowledge yours truly. They don't even want to acknowledge. They're afraid that, before you know it, their cell phones are going to get hacked and their nudes are going to be leaked if they mess with me or something. I'm not joking around. That's what I've read. That's what I've been told by people. I've been trying to get somebody to be interviewed out here. And that's what they think about this broadcast. That's what they think about the capitalist army. They think that we're just some, that we work with some hacker named 4chan. And, the capitalist army and the hacker 4chan, we get together and for some reason, we're just unstoppable or something, and they don't want to get on the show. They don't want to talk to me. They're afraid that whatever they say could piss somebody off that's out there on the internet that could potentially, inflict some kind of digital damage on them. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. That's why I don't get anybody. That's why nobody wants to get on the broadcast. That's why none of these political people that are supposedly mouthpieces for the alt-right, nobody wants to talk to me. They're afraid. They're scared. I don't blame them either, for Christ's sake. But anyway, listen. I'm going off keister. I didn't even say what episode this was. This is episode number 423 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire right now. This is the New Year's Eve edition of the True Capitalist Radio. We haven't had one of these in 5 years, baby. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and read off some of the TCR memories under the hashtag and on the Twitter hashtag TCR memories. And we're going to go ahead and read some of those off. Now, I'm seeing right here off the bat, AIDS Grandpa is a TCR memory to somebody. I want my shrimp back. Ghost returning to the broadcast and then giving commentary on the presidential debates. Hey, thank you very much, man. I remember that. Those were very good shows. And remember, BTR tried to stop us on the last debate, but we couldn't be stopped. You remember that? We couldn't be stopped. Jesus Christ. I remember finding the show before Thanksgiving and earning my first shout-out. Still trying to get my cans.wave. Okay, great. We'll keep trying, all right? Get creative. Maybe you'll get yourself a ghostie next year, all right? Keep on trucking. Those are life goals, baby. Life goals. Making sure that you get a ghostie is a life goal. Who else we got? My greatest memory was marketing advice you gave me on September 3rd. In September, 3 weeks, and I closed $30,000 worth of deals. Well, there you go, Distilling Capitalist. Cheers to you. I wish I would have known that when nominating the Capitalist of the Year, as a matter of fact. And look, I'm not going to get to that for a second. We're going to get to the first category here in a minute. I'm reading TCR memories. Listen, 2016 is about to go bye-bye. 2016 is about to go, and we made a lot of memories, man. A lot of them. A lot of them, man. So anyway, let's see. Teutonic Plague admitting he was a brony. That's a TCR memory, obviously. Remember the Leslie Jones nude pillow? No, I don't want to remember it. Thanks for bringing it up. Throwback to Chip and Dip. That's not funny, asshole. Seriously, that's not funny. Mrs. Ghost doesn't find that funny either. When Ghost finally cured the show of Plague, oh, jeez, come on, man. I just read something positive about Plague. Now they're hating on Plague. I remember when Ghost was showing the audience how hardcore he was during Christmas Eve. I'm pretty hardcore, man. The meme, the Nut Shack. Get the hell out of here with that meme, for Christ's sake. The memeries. Okay, that's I get that. The memeries. I remember when your show flipped Texas to cruise during the What the hell? You just shut up. Anyway, we've got. I remember when Skype worked. Yeah, well, that's not anybody's fault but Skype. They revamped their whole goddamn system, for heaven's sake. I remember taking a trip to Ghost Woodshed like it was yesterday. Thanks, Daddy. Jesus, come on, man. Don't. This is New Year's Eve. Come on, man. Poop Tickler? What kind of a name is Poop Tickler? That's a memory. That's a lot. I mean, Jesus Christ, you guys are getting back. You're going way back. I never thought I'd be a part of the show after 2012. These have been 9 amazing months. I'm telling you, it seems like it's been longer. I don't know. To me, it seems like it's been a lot longer. The great Trump Tower prank call scandal of 2016. Shut up. Look, I didn't mean to call that. I thought it was a prostitute or something. You should just shut up. Oh, my God. I remember the time that Ghost looked for hookers at Trump Tower. Shut up. The Nickelback incident. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? I remember my first cans.wave like it was yesterday. Good times. Telling you, memories in a corner of my mind. Everybody loves their little bitty memories. I remember Templeton shitting on the air. Shut up, you moron. I don't want to relive that. That cost me money. Jesus Christ, man. Throwback to Hillary ads on TCR. Shut up, all right? I had nothing to do with that. That was obviously Hillary Clinton trolling me because that broad had more money than sense, all right? Remember, she blew how many hundreds of millions of dollars for that fail of a presidential campaign? Good God. Cartoon Insta-splices. That's a memory. Jesus Christ. I remember getting my postcard from you after coming back home from the hurricane. That was a great pick-me-up, man. Thank you very much. Cheers, baby. Cheers, I'm telling you, man. Vietnam memes. That's not a good memory. I don't want to talk about Viet-fucking-Nam! TCR memories. Ghost claiming he's not a Jew. I'm not a Jew, for Christ. I mean, if I was Jew, I wouldn't necessarily be up on here right now, right? I'd be like doing something else, like, doing some or something. I don't know what I don't know, doing something. I wouldn't be here, right? I'll be doing some cabal stuff or something. I don't know. Anyway, look, let's get on with the broadcast here. Thank you all very much for giving me your memories. We're going to continue to read them throughout the broadcast because, you know, it's just 2016, man. It's almost gone. I mean, across the pond in Australia, they're already done. And I want to say, as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's get a cheers to them. Let's go ahead and open up this beer here. Oh, yeah, we got a beer going on. There it is right there. And Mrs. Ghost gave me a shot of, is this scotch? It's a shot of scotch. So we got scotch whiskey, and we're going to go ahead and pop a bottle already. I'm not joking around. Let me tell you something. It's the new year. And well, I like to party. You understand what I'm saying? We're partying hard here. We got Mrs. Ghost in Templeton. Unfortunately, Templeton can't drink because he's a dog. But me and Mrs. Ghost, we're going to have a few. Let me go ahead and pop this bottle here. And this one right here, can you get the foil off of this? Thank you very much. We are going to be popping some Moet right now because it's just, you know, we're not even at the new year yet. It's barely 8:27 out here in San Antonio, Texas. But I'm feeling good. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get to the first Ghosty Award. How about that? And by the way, folks, if you happen to win a Ghosty Award and you actually want a tangible piece of evidence that you won the Ghosty Award, all you've got to do is tell me you did. And look, I pretty much have an idea who did what, so, you know, don't try to troll and say, yeah, I did it, Ghost, it was me. But I will give you a certificate. I will give you something signed by yours truly that you were the official winner of whatever given category for that particular year. I mean, you can frame that. These are major awards. What are you talking about here, man? It's a major award here. Anyway, before we get to the first category, let's go ahead and pop bottles here. That's what I feel like doing. It's the freaking new Happy New Year! It's the new year, for Christ's sake. Let's pop a bottle. Let's pop a bottle. Oh, yeah! Woo! People are telling me online that, you know, I should not be mixing beer and wine. But you know what? Let me tell you, don't be telling me what to do. How about that? How about you people on Twitter don't tell me what to do? Jesus Christ, people are saying, I think Mrs. Ghost should do the awards too. You know what? Don't tell me what to do, all right? Don't tell me what to do! Anyway, let's continue going here. Now, I've got some beer here. I've got a shot. Let me see, all I need is one bourbon, right? We have bourbon here, right? We got a piece of bourbon. We need one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. All right, no, you know what? That's getting too much. I've already got some champagne. I got some beer. I got some, yeah, okay, that's good enough. All right. Now, first and foremost, since we've already had our Australian, New Zealand, our Asian, our European brethren that have already conducted their New Year's, I want to go ahead and give a cheers to them. And what I'm going to do is, since there's been a lot of people already that have already celebrated their New Year's Eve, I'm going to take a humongous shot. Looks like Mrs. Ghost gave me a triple shot or something. I'm going to go ahead and take this shot. I'm going to drink some beer, and I'm going to chug champagne out of the bottle. So that's what we're going to do, all right? I mean, because that's what we're doing. Hey, don't judge me, all right? It's New Year! And not to mention the Ghosty Awards 2016. We haven't had this in 5 years, man. We haven't had this in 5 years, so give me a break, all right? So let me go ahead and get the shot up. I'm going to say cheers to my Australian, New Zealand, Asian, European mates, my mates in the Middle East. Believe it or not, we do have Middle Eastern folks in the Capitalist Army and some of the inner circle. I want to say cheers to the folks in Africa, South Africa, and in certain parts of Africa. I'm telling you, we got them from all over the world. Finland, Iceland, Latvia. I'm trying to think of all the folks that we got. We got Norway, Germany, obviously the UK, France, Sweden, obviously. My wife is saying Canada, but Canadian, they're gonna celebrate with us. They haven't celebrated. I'm talking about all the brethren from across the pond that have already celebrated their New Year's Eve. This is all to them. This is all to them, for Christ. We actually got some folks in the Dubai as well, for Christ's sake, man. That's a rich city. That's a rich city. Anyway, cheers to all you folks out there across the pond that have already celebrated your New Year's Eve. I want to say cheers, capitalist army, true capitalist style. Cheers. I'm sipping on some Johnny Walker Blue Label. Oh, yeah. I had to take that shot for New Year's. What are you talking about, baby? Cheers, baby, cheers. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it's like fuel. It's like fuel, for Christ's sake. Woo! Man. All right, let me go ahead and take a swig of this beer here. And we'll go ahead and take some of this champagne. No, man, the bottle's not even... When the bottle's kind of half empty, you can kind of make it like a flute, Anyway, cheers, baby, cheers. Now that's drinking. That's a connoisseur right there, baby. All right, that's a connoisseur. Anyway, let's get to the first award right now, folks. And let me tell you, I did not have enough time, unfortunately, to be able to get to any of the splices that are going to be named or any of the audio stuff, with the exception of maybe one or two. So if you happen to want to hear it, if somebody wants to cue it up, let me know if you're on the horn and you want to, play exactly the remix or let's just get to everything, all right? Now, what should we get to first here? Now, we've got so many awards to give away out here, folks. I'm telling you this right now. I don't want to go into the same order that we listed the damn ghosties in, because, I don't like going in any kind of an order. I like to go in the order that I want to do. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm telling you, folks, nobody tells me what to do. So anyway, let me see. Who should I go to first here? Let's see here. Listen. Let's go for the most memorable meme of the year. How about that one? Oh, the most memorable meme of the year. Now, folks, in this category, we're talking about the most memorable meme of the year on this broadcast. Now, obviously, there could be other memes out there on the internets that are out there that are going to be claiming that, well, no, this is a better meme over here, and this is a better meme over here. Shut up, all right? This is a true capitalist radio ghosties, baby. You understand that? The ghosties. So anyway, that's all I'm saying here. We're going to go to the best meme of the year. Now, this is a very hard category to choose from. There were lots of memes that were created during the broadcast ever since late March up until this time. Lots of different memes out here, but folks, the one that has spoke out not only to the judges, which the engineer was a judge, Mrs. Ghost was a judge, Templeton was a judge, and of course those that were out there nominating who they wanted to see were also somewhat of a judge. And at this point in time, folks, I have to say, now, can we have silence here, please? Because this is the first award, most memorable year, or most memorable meme of the year, 2016 Ghosty Awards. And the winner is... The winner is... Oh my God, it's a tie! We got our first tie! It's Uncle Bernie and George Soros! Oh my God, meme of the year! Good God! We got a tie! we have a tie for Best Memorable Meme of the Year for TCR Ghosties 2016. We have a tie. Oh, my God. Give me the mic. We now have a tie here, folks. And let me tell you, this was based on a lot of different factors, including folks that were actually nominating this as the most memorable meme of the year. So, wow, without any further ado, I mean, we got Uncle Bernie going on here, and a tie between Uncle Bernie and George Soros. So, without any further ado, let's bring up Uncle Bernie. I think we've got him on the horn here. Let's go ahead. Uncle Bernie, let's go ahead and hear what you have to say about being tied most memorable meme of the year with George Soros. Go ahead, Uncle Bernie.
Hey, I am Bernie Sanders, and I want to say I am insulted that I have to share anything. I know I'm a socialist, but I deserve this because the kids love me. They gave me their shekels, and I took it fair and square, and there's nothing they could do about it. I just wrote a book, and they're buying it now. They're buying my book now. And I just want to say that I think, Ghost, that just like the Democratic Party rigged the election against me in the Democratic primary, I think that you are rigging this against me as well, and I don't appreciate it whatsoever. And you know something, Ghost? You don't know what it's like to be black. You don't know what it's like to be poor. So I don't accept this award. I don't accept this award. I give this award to all the burn victims that are out there that thought I was actually going to be president of the United States. I'm going to go ahead and give it to them. All right? I'm sharing my portion of whatever the award is. I'm giving it to the folks out there that felt the boing. That's who I'm giving it to right now. I'm giving it to those that felt the boing. So I don't have anything to say anymore, but to all you people that are sitting there that are still believing in the revolution, what I'd like for you all to do right now is come over here and take your underwears off. Yeah, no, don't worry about the pants tent. Don't worry about the pants tent. Just come over here and take your underwears off and keep contributing. That's right. Come over here. And keep contributing. That's right. Sit on my apple. Come on over here and sit on my apple. Come on. Hey, come on, sit on the apple. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Keep contributing. I already wrote a book now. And you're going to buy it. That's right. Come on. It's Uncle Bernie. I won most memorable meme of the year. Oh, yeah, I'm tied with George Soros. But I deserved it all. I'm donating to the people. And you know what else I'm donating to the people? Huh? Oh, you hurt me. Oh, you hurt Uncle Bernie. Oh, you hurt Uncle Bernie. Oh, so for all you... Oh, hold on. Oh, you chipped my apple. Oh, you chipped my apple. For all you burn victims out there that felt the blame, all I want you to do is I want you to clean yourself up and don't tell anybody I told you to take your underwears off and keep contributing to our revolution. All right? All right, Ghost, there. I'm out of here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove my head up Hillary Clinton's ass because that's where it belongs. I'll see you later. Thank you for the award, but I share it with the people. Feel the boing. I'm running again 2020. All right, Bernie, we get it. Get the seat there. Get him out of here! All right. Now, without any further ado, folks, this was a tie, so we do have to bring in the co-tie, if you will. The individual that is the
I guess I would. I mean, did Bernie Sanders just relinquish? I don't know what the hell that was. Did he just give his award away to the people? And what the hell does that mean anyway? What am I supposed to, like, slice the award down to, like, a fragment of like a rice grain, and then, like, send it to the people? I don't know what the hell that meant. Anyway, folks, we're going to have George Soros coming on now that we have him tied with Bernie Sanders for Best Memorable Meme of the Year. So without any further ado, folks, before I hear this bastard George Soros, let's just, let me go ahead and take a swig of this beer here. And let me tell you, you couldn't get any more meme-ish than George Soros this year, as far as I'm concerned. Everybody was drawing this Prince of freaking Darkness asshole. Everybody from Ben Garris, everybody. So I kind of agree with this tie here. I think we could have done without Uncle Bernie, but of course that was the people. The people nominated Uncle Bernie. So anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and bring in the person that literally won next to Uncle Bernie as best memorable meme of the year. George Soros, go right ahead. Do you have anything to say?
Yes. I should have gotten not only this award, but I should have gotten all the awards because this show is mine. Bernie Sanders is mine. I donated to everything his campaign. And what does he do? He doesn't even acknowledge George Soros. This award is mine. This show is mine. Every one of your listeners is mine. Because I am George Soros. And I am the Prince of Darkness. And I will show you our true power. Anyway, I want to accept this award because it's mine. And I'm not only the best meme of the year, I am the best person of the year. I am my own God. Look at me. I can make anything happen. One investment that I do can literally a country go down the tubes. I'm telling you, I own all of your people. This world is mine. This award show is mine. Your filthy children are all mine. Your mother's Gucci is mine. Everything is mine. Because I am George Soros. And I'm not only the meme of the year. I am the owner of the world.
All right, that's good enough. Get him out of here. Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if there is a holy God somewhere, how is he allowing this man to continue to come and wake up every morning to run amok? I have no goddamn idea. No goddamn idea one bit. Anyway, folks, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and go to the best shout-out name for 2016 Ghosties. And, folks, this was also a toughie here, folks. There were a lot of people that basically, put out a lot of different names out here. But I want to get to some honorable mentions first before I name the winner. Now, an honorable mention for shout-out name. This is, of course, the Twitter shout-out name. Honorable mention, ARs for gay bars. ARs for gay bars. And for you folks that are trying to gather what the hell that means, this particular imbecile, troll terrorist cyber vermin actually created this particular name during the shooting in Orlando at the gay club because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, an AR-15 was used during the shooting of the nightclub in Florida, the gay nightclub in Florida. Anyway, this name was in reference to that, to, of course, troll that horrific staged event. So anyway, once again, ARs for Gay Bars is an honorable mention for best shout-out name of the year 2016. Honorable mention, okay? Now let's continue going on. We've got another honorable mention here. Now this particular name came about during the time in which that particular little youngin' went into the area in Disney World that was supposed to be, and I guess there were signs there or whatever the case, a little swamp going on, and there was alligators in there, and one of these little whippersnappers decided to go beyond a certain area, and lo and behold became, and I'm going to go ahead and quote the name of the Twitter name in question, this honorable mention, that little youngin' became a gator tot. Gator tots is an honorable mention for best shout-out name of the year, folks. Okay, that was once again during the time in which that kid that got eaten up by an alligator at Disney World. Y'all remember that. Anyway, let's continue going, folks. One more honorable mention under this category that I definitely have to go ahead and give some props to here, because this one stayed around here for a little bit. It almost won the actual category. It almost did. Almost did. But another honorable mention for best shout-out name, BJ's for Chuck E. Cheese coins. Once again, best shout-out name, honorable mention 2016, BJ's for Chuck E. Cheese coins. Now, you take what you wish on that one. I don't know, man. You take what you wish on that one, all right? But, of course, that one stuck in the heads of most people that were listening to the broadcast, and, it almost won. Almost won. But it actually made honorable mention. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get down to the nitty-gritty, shall we? Best shout-out name of the year, Ghosties 2016. Before I do that, let me take a drink of my beer first, all right? And as I write cheers, there, me and Mrs. Ghost, we're going to do a cheers here. Cheers. Cheers. There we go. All right, here. It's exciting. I can feel the tenseness right now. All right. Best shout-out name of the year 2016 Ghosties is the Trans Whatever. The Trans Whatever. And for you folks that are unaware, I believe it was the Trans Can that got the trans troll, the trans shout-out troll name going on, and as a result, folks, the Trans Can made Trans Whatever the new poop tickler of 2016, folks. So once again, folks, the Trans Whatever. The Trans Whatever. Remember, folks, you've been listening to the damn Twitter shout-outs. They recently put a pair of balls on a pair of butter. They put a pair of balls on a pair of anything, and they call it Trans Whatever, Trans Fat. That's what they called the pair of balls on a butter, Trans Fat. So once again, folks, I will attribute the trans trend in the shout-out name to the Trans Can, who put a pair of balls on a can, for Christ's sake, and that, folks, literally carried down into a whole array of different trans, for Christ's sake. A whole array. And look, somebody just tweeted at me, Trans Templeton's poop, they put a pair of balls on dog shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. There's hands down, this is the best shout-out name of 2016, the Ghosties. I'm telling you, that was you know, it has stood the test of time. I'll tell you that right now. It has stood the test of time. And I can see the Transcan is happy that he got his award here. Let's go ahead and retweet his or her happiness. There it is. There's the Transcan on Twitter saying that we got an award, trans family. So, you know, they're happy. The whole trans family is happy. They have created the trans movement. You see, that's a real trans movement. You know, unlike LGBT, this is a trans movement here. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, folks, that was the best shout-out name for 2016. Now that we've got that out of the way, we're going to continue going on here, folks. We're going to continue going on because there are a lot of other awards to be getting to right now. But before I do, let me go ahead and take some more drinks of this beer, for Christ's sake, because I'm trying to get a little tipsy here. It's the new year, and, you know, that's what you're supposed to get. You're supposed to, you know, celebrate the last remaining remnants, the last remaining time of the year. All right, the last remaining time of the year here. So anyway, let's continue going, shall we? Where should we go next here? I mean, there's just so many awards to go to here. Let me go ahead and get to... Let's go to Worst TCR Character of the Year. Now, folks, this was very, very tough. There was a lot of failed trolls, or excuse me, no, that's a different category, sorry. There was a lot of bad characters. There was a lot of bad, disgusting, nobody-liked characters going on in the show that, you know, everybody was like, come on, Ghost, you know, shit can this guy, he's a piece of crap, you know, he's a loser, or she's, but whatever. But the worst TCR character of the year, you know, came down to a few people. It came down to a few people out here, and it was a toughie. And believe it or not, the person that I believe, look, I haven't opened up the envelope yet, but the person I believe that is possibly the winner probably believes that they're banned from the show for life, which they're probably right. But still, that's what creates the worst character of 2016, the worst TCR character of 2016. Now, there is one honorable mention here that is on the envelope before I actually open it. Fat Tuna. Fat Tuna was named one honorable mention TCR character of the year. And listen, because I knew this, we've got Fat Tuna on the horn. He actually wants to talk a little bit about this. I think Templeton is getting a little rowdy because he doesn't like Fat Tuna. Templeton doesn't like Fat Tuna. Don't worry, Fat Tuna's not here. He's just, you know, he's on the horn. Anyway, folks, honorable mention Fat Tuna, and the reason is because people were saying he was a crap handicapper. He didn't know what he was talking about. He was a piece of trash, so on and so forth. So without any further ado, hey, Fat Tuna, do you want to have anything to say about being the worst TCR character, honorable mention? Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, well, you know what I got to say about it, huh? Fuck you. That's what I got to say about it. All you bastards, all right? Shove it up your ass, all right? It was my first time on the show over there. I make one little prediction over there, all right? And all of a sudden, I'm this bad TCR character or something, all right? Why don't you chew on my ball sack, all right? All of yous. I'm sick and tired of all you peoples out here thinking you all's perfect, all this stuff. You know, I'm Italian here, all right? I don't need to be taking your garbage. I don't need to be taking your garbage over here. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I do to you right now, each and every one of you little troll terrorists or whatever they say, whatever you are. I'd literally take 1, 2, 3 punches down your face and then literally throw a damn fish sandwich down your throat. All right? And for you out there that are thinking that you did something to Fat Tuna, look, I'll be back next year, all right? I'll be back next year, 2017. Me and Ghost, we're working something out so I can have my old show. I can have my old spot. You know what I'm talking about here, huh?
I'm telling you right now, I get my hands around your throat and literally choke you to death if I saw you, that for you assholes that voted me this worst TCR character, whatever. Shove it up your ass. All right? I'm out of here. Get me out of here. All right, I guess he's out of here. Anyway, folks, my apologies. Fat Tuna he's not taking it very well, okay? He's not taking it very well, to say the least. Maybe he needs to shove a cannoli up his shit funnel and shut his mouth or something. I don't know, for Christ's sake. I don't know. Maybe, some chick named Marie or something dumped him or something. Who knows? These wops, how they are. And hey, look, no offense to my other Italian brethren. I'm cool, all right? I'm cool and stuff, all right, with the Italians, all right? I know a good spaghetti and meatball when I eat one, all right? I know spaghetti and meatballs, all right? Anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the worst TCR character. The worst TCR character of 2016. Now, this came down to a lot of different people, but folks, there's only one that stands out. And one that just, when I think of this person, just disgust and filth and, a weasel, ferret comes to mind, a disgusting, despicable, pamper-wearing asshole. Without any further ado, let's go ahead. Worst TCR character of the year 2016, Masked Pony! Wow! Oh, no! Oh, God! Masked Pony got a ghostie? Masked Pony got a ghostie! Oh, my God! Jesus! Oh, my God. Give me that mic. Give me that mic. Am I reading this correct? Is this one of these Steve Harvey things or something? No, it says, no. Masked Pony. Masked Pony, worst TCR character 2016. Oh, my God. Look, you know what? I got to get another drink. Mrs. Ghost, can you please give me another beer and maybe even another shot on top of that? Thank you very much. Thank you. Masked Pony, for Christ's sake. Masked Pony? Oh, my God. You're talking about a rigged system, huh? There's something rigged going on. Masked Pony? Oh, my God. And for you folks that are unaware of who Masked Pony was, okay, this was a character that came along, and I don't know, I thought he sounded like an innocent, kind of a half a tard-sounding chap. And I thought he was like, an innocent little, whatever. Lo and behold, people go into this guy's background, because unfortunately that's what people do in this freaking broadcast, all right? They go into this guy's background. Lo and behold, this guy's writing pony stories, like brony pony stories, with ponies wearing Pampers. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't even want to relive that episode, for Christ's sake, because that was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That was freaking ridiculous. That was freaking ridiculous, for Christ's sake, man. Oh, my God. Masked Pony, for Christ's sake. I mean, is this for real? I'm reading it. I'm reading this right here, man. I'm reading it right here. Masked Pony, worst TCR character 2016. Anyway, thank you, Mrs. Ghost, for bringing another shot, another beer here. As a matter of fact, more beer, for Christ's sake, especially after Masked Pony being named worst TCR character of the year. Good God. You gotta be joking. Oh, my God. I gotta have to drink some more beer on that, for Christ. I got to. I got to, for Christ's sake. Anyway, folks, let me continue going on here, all right? Jesus Christ. Hey, listen, any of the folks that are out here that actually want to give an acceptance speech, give me a tweet. Politics Ghost is the name. Let me know if you're on the horn and you want to give your acceptance speech. We are on the New Year's Eve edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and we are listening live right now because it is the Ghosties 2016, folks. And we are now in the second hour of the New Year's Eve special, True Capitalist Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Once again, folks, if you have not done so, please spread it around like wildfire. And let me say that, listen, I mean, who else broadcasts on Christmas Eve? Who else broadcasts on New Year's Eve, baby? Who's the hardest working man on the internet? It's Ghost from True Capitalist Radio, for Christ's sake. You're goddamn right. Woo! Anyway, folks, now listen, the person that's claiming to accept the award for the shout-out name, the TransCan, you've got to have the TransCan account on Twitter say that they want you to accept the award, and I will put you on here. All right? I'm serious. So once again, anybody that is won an award, you can call me up. You can give me a call and accept the award. All right? Anyway, folks, now that we've gotten the worst TCR character out of the way, Masked Pony, of all people, and Masked Pony is asking me right now on Twitter if he wants me to turn down the award. No, you don't have to turn down the award. You won the award fair and square, all right? That's how it is. You were nominated. People nominated you. It's just the way it works, all right? The engineer, voted for you. It's how it works. No wonder the engineer didn't want to be here, this bastard. He didn't want to be yelled at on New Year's Eve. You have to account for this crap. Anyway, folks, let's continue going on, all right? Let's continue going on. We got so much to do here. As a matter of fact, I want to take some calls here before we move on to more of the ghosties. Let's go ahead and Let's take some calls here. 563-999-3791 is the number to call. Let's talk a little bit about some TCR memories here. If you have any, if you want to share any, if you want to say anything, it's New Year's Eve, folks, over here in America. Obviously, across the pond and in other parts of the world, they've already celebrated. So without any further ado, let's take a couple of callers here, shall we? 563-999-3791. It's New Year's Eve, baby. This is a year to remember! Let's take some callers here. How about 727? You're on the horn on this New Year's Eve. Oh, Jesus Christ. Helen Keller deaf mute on that one. How about Karaskin? He's on the air on this New Year's Eve. What's going on, Karaskin?
Not too bad. I'm just listening.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing on this New Year's Eve, man?
Pretty good. I'm just glad the 2016.
Awesome, man. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Why don't you explain to us what you're doing right now and how you're celebrating and how you're feeling right now?
Well, I don't celebrate too much. I'm more focused on the drawings at this time. So, yeah, there's something else to say.
Oh, man, what's going on? Are you okay, Karaskin? Are you in a bad mood?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm feeling fine right now. I'm just...
All right, well, here, let me put you on hold, and you can continue drawing, man. You're harshing people's mellow, man. It's New Year's Eve. Mellow out, man. Mellow out. Somebody go buy Karaskin a shot, please. Gee, somebody buy him a shot. Mellow out, man. Poor guy. Good Lord. What the hell is Karaskin's problem, man? What's going on with you, man? Hey, hey, Karaskin, all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. Okay, remember that. Repeat that after me. All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. All right? Repeat that. And maybe you'll feel a little better. Hey, let's bring up Raiden Snake in the house. What's going on, Raiden Snake? Happy New Year!
Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well. It is 3:04 in the morning on New Year's Day over here.
Oh, man, 3:04 in the morning out there in New Year's Day. How was everything going on out there in Britannia as it pertains to New Year's? How was everybody celebrating?
Oh, with all the fireworks. I mean, I saw the show. Obviously, saw the show live on TV from central London. Oh, what a firework display, man! Seriously, it's better than last year.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I mean, it was a great year, especially after Brexit and everything. There's a lot of electricity in the air, to say the least.
Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt. Brexit. Obviously, you lot obviously getting Trump in as well. I mean, how better could this year have been?
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So what did you do this New Year's? Did you celebrate? Did you partake in any vices? Did you eat a lot? I know that you said you were going to partake in some pudding, right?
No, that was on...
Oh, wait a minute. That was for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Christmas. My bad.
Well, no, I'm just chilling out with a few family members, and that's really it, to be honest. So, I don't really like going... Like I said, I don't like going out. I mean... I was like traveling, obviously getting a few things for New Year's, but I mean, the amount of security was unreal. I mean, the amount of police officers, it's like armed police officers, was crazy, and that's at train stations of all places.
Wow, man! So the security was clamping down out there in Britannia.
Yeah, obviously because they did say that they were going to have like armed forces obviously across the country, obviously because of potential security threats. I mean, so there was like armed police officers everywhere. I'm not joking.
Oh man! Now you don't have any kind of nefarious type of poem for today, do you?
No, like I said, like I said previously, that was just the Christmas card, and like I said, all I did was just read what was on the Christmas card, and I did say that previously.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll come back to you, Raiden Snake. Thank you very much for sharing. And as a matter of fact, thank you for staying up so late to chill with us today, man. We really appreciate it. And stay on the hold. It may come back to you. Who knows? It's the New Year's Eve edition. I'm getting excited. I'm excited. I don't know about you freaks, but I'm excited, for Christ's sake. God damn it. I'm serious, man. I mean, I'm sitting over here. As a matter of fact, Mrs. Ghost got me another shot here. Let's just keep going. Who cares? You know, who cares? We're keeping, right here. Hey, cheers, baby, cheers. That's what I'm talking about. It's New Year. A little bit of Let's take a couple more memories out here. Let's see if anybody has anything to say. Let me see. Who else do we have here? We're talking about memories in the corner of my mouth. How about Benton Bannon? Are you there, man?
Hey, Ghost.
How you doing, man? Or no, wait a minute. This is not Benton Bannon. This is it. Hold on. Hey, is this Benton Bannon?
No, it's Scarlet Moon wishing you Happy New Year.
I call.
Well, hey, hold on. We'll come back to you, Scarlet Moon. Hey, thank you for actually coming to the phone this time, Scarlet Moon. We'll come back to you. Hey, Benton Bannon, sorry about that, man.
Hey, thanks for calling. Oh, man.
Hey, thank you for calling up, man. What's going on with you on this New Year's Eve?
Oh, man, I'm pretty drunk. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully I won't slur too badly. So I'm not even going to wait around. I'm going to cut right to the chase. My favorite memory from 2016 is the Baller Friday when you sold the Engineer's Autograph. I think you destroyed more cans in that episode than in any other episode, and I died of laughter. It was amazing. Oh,
Oh man, that's right. I vaguely remember that, man. I've done so many of these shows, so the cans. I was pretty upset in that episode, huh?
I'm pretty sure you broke the record, man. Like 36 or 37.
Oh man, well, these troll terrorists, man. I mean, every day they do the same thing to me. So sometimes you lose track of these types of things. So how are you celebrating your New Year's Eve, sir?
Well, after we get off the air with you, I'm going to head over to a function that I've sorted out ahead of time. It's going to be kind of a formal thing, so there's a dress code and all that, and we're going to have a good time.
Oh, that sounds awesome, man. Well, congrats to you, and be safe. Happy New Year. Do you want to give a shout-out to anybody?
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I want to give a huge shout-out to the engineer. He's not there right now, but I think 2017 is going to be the year of the engineer. That's all I got.
The year of the engine? What are you talking about? 2017 is going to be the year of the engineer. What the hell does that mean? Oh, what does that mean, for Christ's sake? Oh my God! I think he may be. He's sipping on the sauce. I mean, I'll give him that. He's sipping on the sauce. On that note, let's go ahead and get to another category, shall we? Got so many categories to be saying out here. There's just too many of them. There's just too many of them. I just can't get enough. I can't get to them all. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get to the best remix, shall we? Now, folks, there were a lot of remixes here, and to be honest with you, I mean, there was just too many for honorable mentions. There were just too many. I had to boil it down to one. I had to boil it down to one remix because there were so many goddamn remixes. There are over 9,000 remixes that have been made in the year 2016, and I had to boil it down to one. Now, before I get to that one there, let me go ahead and chug some more beer here, all right? Man, it's a new year. It's a new year. 2016, though, was great, man. And you know what made it great? You all made it great for me. I swear. Every fan, the inner circle especially. And by the way, I want to thank everybody who is in the inner circle right now. And for you folks that are unaware, I have put up the last 50 slots of the inner circle up at ghost.market. And people are a little upset that it's a little higher in price than it was the first time. With all due respect, folks, I said it was going to be a little higher in price because first and foremost, the inner circle is just going to be a small, very small group of people. And they are given unbelievable access to yours truly and given unbelievable perks, discounts, all kinds of things, first and foremost. And secondly, I do not want any more individuals who think that they're going to buy a damn Inner Circle account and think that it is a venue to, I don't know, act like a petulant child troll terrorist. I understand everything is in good and fun and let's do this, let's do that. But the inner circle, my inner circle, I want it to comprise of capitalists and individuals who actually want to progress their life. And I'm not just talking like in a corny sense. I mean, I actually want to get close. I mean, these are my friends. These are my family. And I want to be able to, help these folks, facilitate these folks into unbelievable capitalists so that we have our own network of successful capitalists that have a bond beyond just friendship, beyond some mere acquaintanceship. I mean, we're bonded together by ideas. We are bonded together by family, friendship, true friendship. And you know what friendship is, folks? All the folks that are in the inner circle, all right? I mean, they can message me when they want. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I am now going to open up a voice chat room exclusively for the inner circle. We're going to have all kinds of meetings and chats. We're going to discuss all kinds of things. And once again, I am actually creating a serious triangle within the inner circle so that, I'm serious, man, I want to create, some group, some level of an LLC with a group of the Inner Circle members. We could pool our money together and literally, who knows? Why don't we buy property? We start a hedge fund. We trade stocks, whatever, so that all the partners that are involved in the Inner Circle triangle can utilize this as another stream of income, while at the same time owning a piece of equity of the actual corporation itself. And whatever the corporation owns, whether it be a business, whether it be a property, whether it be stocks, the partnership or the group, I like to call it the ghost group, they're going to own those assets. So under LLC, it's a pass-through company. So what we want to do is we want to be able to keep the assets in the LLC, and these are hard assets like property, businesses, the actual materials that comprise the businesses, means of production, whatever. But the actual profit is going to be dispensed by obviously giving some to the corp so it can grow, but it's going to pass through into our pockets. That's what an LLC is about. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to sit here and, wax my pecker shaft off, hoping things happen. I want people in the Inner Circle that believe that, hey, look, this is not just some, hey, I'm in a group, I'm in this, no, I am going to make myself better. This is an investment. So, with all due respect for all you folks that are pissing and moaning about the price, maybe you don't belong in the Inner Circle to begin with, and that's why I priced it so high. And for all the folks that have purchased an Inner Circle membership, I'm going to give you all an exclusive autograph of Ghost. All right? Just because everybody's bitching and moaning. How about that? Everybody's bitching and moaning, and the folks, I didn't advertise that the Inner Circle slots were open. I wasn't out here promoting it. I just said throughout the show that they're eventually going to be up, and then when they were gone up, I mean, Jesus Christ, they're almost all gone at $100 a pop, baby. So for all you folks that are pissing and moaning about the price, you know what? Go suck an egg, all right? Jesus Christ. I'm not joking around, man. And let me tell you, you had ample opportunity to join before at $45 or $50. So I don't know why you're pissing and moaning about it. I'm serious. That should tell you, for you folks that are pissing and moaning, that should tell you that when an opportunity strikes and you realize, hey, $45, $50, I should go at it. Let me strike now. You should have went for it. Now that everybody wants to be involved and it's such an exclusive club, because that's what the Inner Circle is. Maybe we're an exclusive club. You're not going to pay the traditional old price. You should have went there the first time. That's the market. That's capitalism. All these people pissing and moaning, they think that I'm freaking working in socialism or communism. Take your head out of your ass. Anyway, with that being said, let me go ahead and get to the best remix. I'm sorry, listen, I got pissed off when people were tweeting at me saying that, oh, Ghost, everybody else got to pay $45.50. I don't understand why I got to pay more. Hey, you should have joined the first time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just how the market works. That's how capitalism works. You should have joined the first time. How hard is that to comprehend in your simplistic brains, for Christ's sake? I know, and Hambone Capitalist on Twitter hits it right on the head. It's funny how all these people were talking shit about the Inner Circle first time, and now the same people are begging like bitches. And they're saying, oh my God, it's too expensive, Ghost. I can't believe it. Nah, nah, nah. Well, you know what? Who cares? That's the beautiful part about the market. You don't want it? Don't buy it. I don't give a crap. Excuse my French, but it's New Year's Eve. I'm filled with piss and fury, so give me a break, all right? As a matter of fact, give me another shot here. Have another shot. I'm telling you, Mrs. Ghost is lining them up tonight. You know what I'm saying? She wants me liquored up for something. I tell you that right now. Woo! Anyway, sorry, I'm embarrassing Mrs. Ghost. Anyway, cheers to everybody who's out there. Cheers definitely to the Inner Circle. And like I said, the 50 slots that are available, since they're paying $100, all right? I'm telling you right now, all you have to do is email me with your address if you purchased an Inner Circle slot. As a matter of fact, I'm going to add people to the following, and I'm processing those first thing tomorrow morning. So if you purchased it, Don't worry. I'm going to be DMing you. I'm going to be emailing you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to have a inner circle meeting as soon as possible so we can all get together. We can all know who each other are, so on and so forth, have a nice long chat, discuss certain things, and talk about business, man. Talk about serious effing business. Anyway, with that being said, let's get to best remix. Now, this was a toughie. Once again, a lot of remixes, over 9,000 remixes. Let me take a shot here real quick. Three shots, 2 beers, and a chug of some goddamn champagne, huh? I mean, tell you. That's what I'm talking about, huh? Yeah. Anyway, folks, sorry if I'm getting a little too inebriated up in this joint here. Anyway, the best remix. It really wasn't even a remix, as a matter of fact. And this didn't even, the engineer, people that were voting, myself, Mrs. Ghost, Templeton, we all agreed that it was hands down, very easy to choose. Now, given the fact that we just named the worst TCR character to Masked Pony, and for whatever reason, I think Masked Pony's a little scared to call up to accept his award. So, hey, Masked Pony, it's okay. You can call up, accept your award. I just don't want to hear anything about Pampers. I don't want to hear. No, I wrote the stories because of the continents. I don't want to hear that. Okay, just accept your award, and if you want something mailed to you, fine. If you don't, that's fine. Anyway, since he or it is worst TCR character of the year, let's go ahead and see who the best remix. Who's the best remix of the year of the Ghosties 2016, folks? And let me tell you something right now. Hands down, it was Electric Fence. Pampers and Ponies! Pampers and Ponies, folks! If you are not aware of that particular original song that was created by Electric Fence, a member of the Capitalist Army and the Inner Circle, and a very, very talented musician and songwriter, a man that actually makes his living as a songwriter. I have to give him this award, man. Hands down, the best remix, Ghosties Award 2016, Pampers and Ponies. And if you have not heard it, well, let's go ahead and hear it right now because it's New Year's Eve. And the reason that he wrote this song, folks, was because of the whole Masked Pony incident. The whole Masked Pony incident. And look, there's Templeton. He doesn't like Masked Pony. He's like, shut up about that fruit bowl already. Anyway, let's go ahead and listen to that song here. This is Pampers and Ponies Best Remix 2016 Ghosties Award, baby! Go ahead. Throw it on there.
The fruit and all the
listening to Ghost on True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
Now, once again, baby, there it is, Electric Fence. You know, once again, man, an original song. And listen, I've got people here saying that this was rigged and that this isn't even a remix. What are you talking about? It's not a remix. This man made an original song. Moreover, he incorporated so many elements of the show in that song, it's ridiculous. I mean, what do y'all want? You want an award for taking like other people's crap and then being like, yeah, you see what I did? Yeah. And people are saying it's rigged. Look, I stand by that. If y'all don't like it, y'all can go suck it. How you like that, huh? If y'all don't like that, y'all can suck it. All right, it's a well-deserved Ghosties award. That's what I'm saying. All right, you son of a bitch. Anyway, let's look. Since everybody's pissed off about that award, everybody look. I'm already looking at Twitter. Look at Twitter, for Christ's sake. Look at Twitter. Hey, F you, all you people that are out there saying that it's rigged. F you, you son of a bitch. Like I'm supposed to sit here and do. And God damn it! I know what you idiots are doing. You people are trying to ruin my goddamn Ghosties award. You're trying to ruin my New Year's Eve. Listen, you're not going to do it, all right? You're not going to do it. So, you moron, all right, you moron that are out here, I'm just crap, man. I got to sit over here and put up with a bunch of garbage from you people. Jesus Christ. Jesus, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Hey, look, you know what I was just, somebody just tweeted at me that Alex Jones is ripping me off once again. Alex Jones is ripping me off. Am I hearing this correctly? This fat asshole is having an award show. Are you kidding me? Are you joking me, for Christ's sake? He's having a New Year's Eve show and he's giving out awards? You've got to be joking me. You know what I'm saying? You have got to be joking me. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Screw you, Alex Jones. Seriously, man, you're starting to piss me off. We have a talk, Alex. 2017, hey, listen to me. I'm willing to meet with Alex Jones and his people if they come down here to San Antonio, Texas, okay? And let's make a deal, and if we're not going to make a deal, well, then stop using my crap. I'll pay for the goddamn meal, all right? What do you want? You want some Ruth Chris, or what do you want? I'll pay for the meal. Stop ripping me off. Son of a bitch, man. Anyway, listen, let's get to the best audio splicer for the Ghosties 2016. I'm not letting this fat freaking Alex Jones, my filters, that asshole, I'm not letting him ruin and harsh my mellow, for Christ's sake. Give me some more beer! Jesus Christ. I'm not letting that asshole harsh my mellow, all right? I'm not letting it. I'm not letting it. You know what? I'm going to send his ass an invoice. That's what I'm going to do, all right? I want to send his ass an invoice. Son of a bitch. Let's get to the best splicer here, okay? Anyway, folks, best splicer 2016 Ghosties Awards, folks, okay? And this was a very, very big toughie here, okay? But there was an honorable mention that I definitely want to go ahead and name right now. And unfortunately, I do not have any of his splices on hand, but everybody knows, all right, the name Benito Ghostini. That bastard. All right, Benito Ghostini. As a matter of fact, the most recent Insta-splice that this bastard did was the one in which, he had me doing some kind of Africa, all that crap, and then had like chimps or something, in the background. Anyway, honorable mention, most honorable mention right now for best audio splicer, Benito Gostini. All right, that's just all there is to it. I have to go ahead. I gotta go ahead and put it out there, Benito Gostini. All right, honorable mention, best audio splicer. But this was a very tough category, folks. We got a lot of audio splicers going on out here, and as you can tell from the best remix of the year, the judges of this particular award show likes originality. That's what we like out here. We want originality. So once again, honorable mention, Benito Gostini. Now let's get to the Best Audio Splicer 2016 Ghosty Awards. Moment of silence. And the winner is... Oh, my God. The winner is Boat. That's right, Boat! The guy that would Insta-splice everything. I mean, this guy, not only would he Insta-splice me, he would Insta-splice me saying whatever the hell I was saying with the actual rhythmic pattern in auto-tune's capacity to the tune Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, he was also the splicer that spliced the Broke Back, Broke Dick, Nickelback splice. If y'all remember that? I'm saying, y'all remember that, for Christ's sake? I mean, this guy Insta-audio spliced a lot of different splices, folks. So, best audio splicer, Boat. Let me tell you something, Boat. You actually deserve that. Everybody at one point in time was looking forward to a splice from Boat. He would always throw something in there, and I don't know if he has some special software or whatever the case might be. It was very, very interesting, very, very cool stuff. It would piss me off from time to time, but at the same time, very interesting stuff, folks. So once again, I want to reiterate 2016 Ghosty Award Best Audio Splicer going to Boat. And everybody knows the infamous Boat, all his Insta splices, Bohemian Rhapsody, Broke Back, Broke Dick, Nickelback. He actually mixed Broke Back, Broke Dick, Nickelback with Stevie Ray Vaughan, for Christ's sake. He's done a whole bunch of them, man. He's done a whole bunch of them, for Christ's sake. Yeah, Freebird, too. He's done them all, for Christ's sake. So Boat definitely deserves this one, and I know that Boat, he's a part of the Capital Starring, part of the Inner Circle, but at the same time, I want to make sure that Boat gets this award. So if you want to talk, Boat, give us a call. If not, I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and mail you your award, because you deserve it, sir. All right, I'll tell you that right now. Best Splicer 2016. All right. Best Splicer. All right, congrats to Boat out there. Congrats to Boat. Anyway, let's continue going on here since we've already gotten that. Let's get to the best fail troll, shall we? I bet you everybody's wondering, right? Who in the hell is the best fail troll 2016 Ghosties for the TCR broadcast, folks? Well, there's a lot of honorable mentions here that I'd like to go ahead and talk, and we are actually going to mail these honorable mentions to these people. Hopefully they accept them. I want to say first and foremost, honorable mention for best fail troll, Cernovich. That asshole Cernovich that is out here trying to claim that he is the mouthpiece of the alt-right. All right, I'm talking about, you're damn right, man. Cernovich is the best fail troll honorable mention, because you know what I think about Cernovich? Cernovich for a second tried to tap into the troll demographic in an attempt to try to utilize the galvanization of the intensity of their praise for Keck in an attempt to try to make himself better. In doing so, he literally like hit a beehive of a whole bunch of you know how trolls are, man. They want to get to know who the hell they're listening to, and they went into Mike Cernovich is freaking. He went into his background. They're finding out that this guy got his money from divorcing some rich broad. You know, this guy's out here doing all kinds of crap. You know what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily, looking very well for old Cernovich out here. Best failed troll, Cernovich. And with that being said, that's a honorable mention. I'm not naming him the best failed troll. He's a honorable mention. Another honorable mention under this category, Baked Alaska. Baked Alaska, because first and foremost, this guy thinks he's a mouthpiece for the alt-right when this guy was working for BuzzFeed a year and a half ago, for Christ's sake. All right? And I don't know what the hell, where the hell, and why the hell this guy even became pertinent in this whole movement. But we can thank Milo for that one, because wasn't Baked Alaska Milo's, wasn't it Milo's manager or something in that capacity? I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. Good God. Anyway, let's continue going on here, folks, okay? Another failed troll, best honorable mention, Tweely Atkins. Tweely Atkins, best failed troll, honorable mention, that damn brony. I don't know whether it's a freaking female or a tranny or a eunuch. I have no idea. Another honorable mention. I think, it's in good category with Cernovich and Baked Alaska. That's a pretty good honorable mention right there, man. I'm serious. You got Cernovich, Baked Alaska, Tweely Atkins. I'm sure Tweely Atkins is proud of that. You're in good company, Tweely, all right? I can only imagine Tweely calling up,
hi, Ghost. Thank you. I like Cernovich, and I like it.
Shut up, you stupid tranny. All right? Anyway, now hey, Templeton, pipe your ass down. Templeton's getting all antsy out here. He's hearing a lot of the fireworks and people popping gats in the air out here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm sure that's what they're doing. They're like, Arriba! Shooting their guns in the air. Anyway, without any further ado, folks, let's go ahead and get to the best failed troll of 2016 Ghosty Awards. Moment of silence here. It's very intense. Let's go ahead and open up the envelope. Best failed troll 2016 Ghosty Awards. Teutonic Plague. Oh my God! Best failed troll 2016, the Teutonic Plague. Oh my God, what a shocker. What a shocker. The Teutonic Plague, best failed troll 2016 Ghosties. Good God. And listen, folks, we can go back in TCR history, all right? We can go back into TCR history and go back, but best failed troll, Teutonic Plague. And unfortunately, RIP to Teutonic Plague. He was banned from the show, but if he does come back, we can bring him back one time to accept his award for the Ghosties. If he happens to be up and he happens to be listening to this broadcast, and of course we will mail you, Teutonic, we'll mail anybody who was a winner or even an honorable mention. We will mail you a certificate signifying your significance in the Ghosties Awards 2016. But once again, Best Failed Troll 2016, the Teutonic Plague. Oh my, Jesus Christ. The Teutonic Plague. And then the reason that he is Best Failed Troll, folks, is everybody hated the Teutonic Plague. I mean, to the point where they paid money to see him go away. I mean, how much more failed troll do you need than that? Y'all remember that? People paid money for Templeton's paw print so that Teutonic could never be heard from again. How more failed troll do you need than that? Definitely failed troll of the year, Teutonic Plague 2016, folks. And, you know, for you folks that are out there, I was more of a loser than he was. Oh, yeah? You were more of a failed troll than he was? People wanted him to go to waste so bad, they paid money for him to never be heard from on this broadcast. You know how bad of a failed troll you have to be? I'm just saying. So stop saying this rigged crap. Shove it up your pooper. Jesus Christ with these morons, for heaven's sake, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I don't know, for Christ's sake. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get to the best brony. Since we're on the subject of the Teutonic Plague, and we all remember when he had to go, he admitted he was a goddamn brony, if y'all recollect that very correctly there. So let's go ahead and get to best brony. Now, there's a few honorable mentions in the best brony category that I do want to highlight here. I do want to highlight the honorable mention of best brony drumming. And the reason I say that, folks, is because he recently got airtime on Fox News during the Twitter. I don't know. Tucker Carlson has a section in his show in which he reads certain tweets, and brony drumming, made mainstream media. So brony drumming does deserve credit as an honorable mention. An honorable mention for best brony. All right? It's as simple as that. Now, let's continue going on, okay? Now, another honorable mention for best brony, Gabe Newell. That's right, folks. Gabe Newell. If you aren't aware, folks, I went ballistic. I mean, I was in shock when I heard that Gabe Newell was a damn brony, for heaven's sake. All right? So, since then, we're going to go ahead and give him an honorable mention for being the best brony of 2016. All right? Now, without any further ado, let me go ahead and take another swig of this beer here. We are now going to announce the Best Brony 2016 Ghosty Awards. Let me take a drink here. We're going to do Best Brony. Let's see who we have here. Best Brony 2016 Ghosty Awards is the Brony Network. Oh, the Brony Network! The Brony Network, for Christ's sake, man! Oh my God! And let me tell you something right now. The Brony Network is up for several awards here. I want to be honest with you. I mean, he could run the gambit as it pertains to the Ghosty Awards. I mean, who the hell knows? He's already won the Best Brony 2016 Ghosty Awards, the Brony Network. All right? And I'm not joking around. I'm not joking around. And there's a variety of different reasons why he's the best brony. First of all, he's the Brony Network, so I mean that says something. And not to mention, he's got his own crew of bronies. He's kind of big time when he goes to BronyCon. As a matter of fact, when I was broadcasting, he was out there at BronyCon broadcasting the show at BronyCon. I actually called on the Brony Network, and literally all of BronyCon screamed like, "Yeah, we're listening to the show." So, I mean, how down of a brony do you need to be? Then that, for Christ's sake, all right? I'm serious. Best brony best brony right now, the Brony Network. And it's well-deserved, sir, well-deserved. And let me tell you, the Brony Network is up for a couple awards. I mean, this man has been nominated for Best Mexican. He's been nominated for Best Chat Room. He's been nominated. I mean, he's been nominated for a lot. He could run the table. He could run the table, for Christ's sake, man. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, once again, the Brony Network. As a matter of fact, I think that we may have some people that actually want to give an acceptance speech to their awards here. So that's what we're going to do right now before we get into the next award on this New Year's Eve edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, Ghosties 2016. Now, for the best fail troll, we announced that the Teutonic Plague is the winner. And as I stated, you couldn't get any better than any better fail troll than Teutonic Plague on a variety of different capacities. And look, I like the Teutonic Plague. I don't think that he's a failed troll, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, he's actually nominated for Fan of the Year. I want y'all to know that, even though y'all hate him, he's nominated. All right? I think he did nominate himself, but still, he's nominated. All right? Anyway, without any further ado, I do believe that the Teutonic Plague actually wants to accept his award and has a speech delivered. We shall see what happens here because, to be honest with you, the Teutonic Plague was supposed to be banned, but we're going to bring him back. We're going to bring him back because he did win an award here. So without any further ado, the best failed troll 2016 Ghosties, the Teutonic Plague. Go ahead, sir, and accept your award. It's good to hear from you. Good to see from you. What do you got to say?
Ladies, gentlemen, ghost, engineer, thank you one and all for doing me this great kindness. I know it's a bit, best fail troll. That's kind of like winning a Razzie, but, hey, I want a ghostie. And that's great because the ghosties, I'd rather have a ghostie than an Oscar any day. Because Ghost, unlike Hollywood, Ghost, you actually deliver good content, and you have substance, and I am a fan of the show, and I still consider myself a member of the Capitalist Army, even though I was banned, and it's my New Year's resolution to make my trolls bigger and better if I decide to troll, but trolling, folks, is best saved for Radio Graffiti. If I'm ever called on again during free format edition, you can bet that I'll do serious calls, but during Radio Graffiti, I might play turncoat. So you watch yourself, Ghost. You watch yourself, man.
Hey, all right. Okay, pipe yourself down there, Teutonic, and, I really appreciate you calling up and accepting your award. I want to thank you very much, and once again, you are up for other categories, but you are the best failed troll of the year, and obviously you have motivated the Teutonic Plague folks to get his troll game up, to step his troll game up, for Christ's sake. Who else are we got going on over here, for Christ's sake? Because listen, if you have been nominated, if you have won, or if you were an honorable mention and would like to accept your award, all you got to do is give me a call. I'm not sure if this is the Brony Network. Is this the Brony Network? Hello? No, it's not the Brony Network. It's somebody that, I thought it was the Brony Network. Anyway, listen, if you don't want to, have a speech, I understand, you're not Sting, whatever the case might be. Do whatever it is that you have to do, but I would like for people to give a speech, and I want to thank Teutonic Plague for calling up and having the cojones to make a speech, even though everybody, for whatever reason, doesn't like the man. All right. Anyway, we're going to continue going, shall we? We're going to continue going. Now, the next category is, since we've gotten with the best brony category, let's go ahead and go with the TCR chat room of the year. Now, the TCR chat room of the year is very, very complicated because we have a lot of different chat rooms, folks. That's why I didn't open up the chat room when I reestablished the show, because I feel that, people are different. People want to hang around different kinds of people. And if there are individuals that can host a chat and that can maintain some level of civility in that chat that encompasses a certain mentality or a certain perspective that appreciates True Capitalist Radio, well, by all means. By all means. All right. Well, before I get to that, I do believe we do have the Brody Network that wants to accept his award. Is that you, the Brody Network?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can go ahead and hear you. Thank you very much for calling in, and thank you everything that you do. First of all, with the show, you're a big fan. I want to acknowledge that first and foremost, and secondly, you are a down-ass Brony. All of the judgeship agreed with that, and not to mention a lot of people had nominated you as Best Brony. So without any further ado, you want to go ahead and give your acceptance speech for Best Brony Ghosties 2016. Go ahead, Brony Network.
Oh, of course. I just want to thank everybody for actually, being with me as, I've been conducting the TZR relay stream broadcast for pretty much when Ghost has returned. And, I've been mostly dedicated just to relay broadcast, Ghost's broadcast every day, like daily. Never missed one except for the BronyCon one because, I was there and you all know the risk. But I would like to, accept this award, Ghost, and it really means everything to me, Ghost. I mean, I'm very proud for what I've been doing in this community. I'm very proud for everyone in the chat room, of course. Of course, I'm talking about the BN chat room. And, without you guys, you're the best, and I would congratulate you guys for taking me to this. And, this award would go to everybody there, and I wish to do the best for everyone to be in chat room to actually, see if they can win the TCR chat room of the year. But thank you guys, and thank you, Ghost, too.
Hey, no problem. As a matter of fact, thank you very much for all that you do. Very good fan. Somebody that, appreciates the show, does above and beyond. So, I mean, and of course you are up for a whole bunch of other categories there, Brody Network. So we shall see how the dominoes fall, so to speak. But before you called up and said you wanted to accept your speech, we were getting to the best TCR chat room of the year. Now, this is a very tricky situation. Got a lot of chat rooms going on, all right? Now, I want to go ahead and start with the honorable mentions. Now, I know that we just talked to the Brony Network, and he wants, for the Brony Network chat room to be the best chat room. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen for 2016, folks. I'm sorry. It is an honorable mention this year, though. It is an honorable mention, all right? And I'm going to say that because the only reason that it didn't make TCR Chat of the Year is because a lot of people of nefarious freak show type come from that particular chat room and try to cause drama on the show, which pisses a lot of the fans off in general. And, I'm saying, I mean, I can't do it. I'm sorry. But hey, Brony Network, once again, his chat room honorable mention. So he'll be getting an award for Best Brony, and he'll be getting an honorable mention for, chat room. The second chat room, folks, honorable mention. And this was a very tough one. I'm serious. This is very, very tough. Very tough. Poll from 4chan. Poll from 4chan, honorable mention. They almost made chat room of the year. Almost made chat room of the year. The only reason they didn't is because you jerk-offs are still trying to dox me, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. I mean, let me tell you something, Cole. You would have won. You would have won this year, man. But you want to mess with me, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to mess with me. You want to expose me or something. I don't get it. I don't get it. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. I don't get it. I don't understand why you want to dox me. I don't get it. I mean, don't you understand? I am the underground. I am the digital underground, boy. I'm the Quado of the internet. Do you understand that? Huh? I'm the Quado of the internet. Give me my drink. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, folks. Hey, Paul, don't bitch. Don't be bitching now. I would have given it to you, but you idiots, you don't want to leave well enough alone. You want to sit over here?
Hey, I know who Ghost is. I know who he is.
Anyway, let me go ahead and get to the best chat room of the year. And this was, to be honest with you, I don't think it was that tough at all. As a matter of fact, I don't even need to open up the envelope because I know what it is. Woo! Folks, the 2016 TCR chat room of the year is the TCR Steam Chat. Oh, that's right, baby. The TCR Steam Chat. That's right. As a matter of fact, folks, not only did they have countless amounts of people voting, but at the same time, I mean, these people are engaged with the actual broadcast. These people actually care about the broadcast. And not to mention, man, they gave me one hell of a great virtual Christmas card that hit me right here, right in the heart. I'm not joking, man. Everybody who attends the Steam Chat was there. All right? Everybody, I mean, they put their names there. They actually care about this show. And they showed me they cared. So anyway, the TCR Steam Chat, once again, 2016 Ghosties winner. And they deserve it, man, as far as I'm concerned. They deserve it as far as I'm concerned. Now, let's continue going, shall we? All right? And look, people that are sitting over here trying to say that this is rigged, go shove it up your ass, all right? It's freaking rigged. I mean, this is scientific data here, you migrant mouth-hugging pieces of crap. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get to the next freaking, category here. Who else do we have here? How about Best Mexican? Now, let me tell you, there's a lot of people in this category, too. Now, the Best Mexican is very, very tough because, of course, we have Asho, who is the reigning champion of the Best Mexicans from 2011. But unfortunately, that was old Asho. That was like young kid Asho, the Justin Bieber Mexican kid, that sort of thing. Got a lot of different Mexicans walking around the TCR community right now. And this was a big, big toughie, okay? An honorable mention, once again, Best Mexican honorable mention, the Brony Network. Oh, my God, are you kidding me? Honorable mention. This guy's running the table. He's running the freaking table out here. Once again, this is an honorable mention. He didn't win it, but he's honorable mention, the Brony Network, Best Mexican. All right, Best Mexican in the house here, okay? Now, this was a toughie here, and I know that, people think that there's not a lot of Mexicans that listen to this broadcast. There's a lot of Mexicans. And when I say Best Mexican, I incorporate all of the Latino Americano, all right? Or Americana Latina. I guess that's what Che Guevara would do. Americana Latina. I'm talking about the whole Latin America, all right? Now, Best Mexican goes to, and I hope he's listening, goes to Raldy. That's right, Raldy, folks. And for you folks that aren't aware of Raldy, you probably know who Raldy is. He's a troll, but at the same time, does a lot of remixes, does a lot of things. But he has been a listener since 2011. Moreover, a little tidbit about Raldy, he met his current, I don't know if it's his fiance or wife yet, but he met his current significant other through this particular broadcast. All right? So, and not to mention, this guy, he calls in, he was a burn victim when I came back in March of 2016. He realized once I started broadcasting again that he was wrong. He admitted it on the air. So once again, Best Mexican 2016 Ghosty Awards goes to Raldy. All right, I'm serious. I mean, and Raldy, and people may say it's rigged because Raldy's like Dominican or something. Hey, that's still Mexican. You know, I'm serious. I mean, no, I'm not joking around. When he's got to, put down on, the Census Bureau what the hell he is, he's going to put down Latino. He's going to put down Mexican. All right? Unless he's putting down white, which is, absurd. But I'm just saying, Best Mexican Raldy, man. That's, not to mention he's a pretty good fan as well, even though he's a troll asshole, but he's still a pretty good fan. Anyway, folks, let's continue going on, shall we? All right? The Ghosties 2016. All right? And what, it's rigged now because Asho isn't the freaking Best Mexican? This is so rigged? You just shove your rigged up your ass. How you like that? That's why it's called the Ghosties, all right? That's why it's not called the Troll Awards or the Cyber Vermin Awards or the jerk dicks that are sitting there waxing their carrots while waiting for Twitter shout-out and Radio Graffiti Awards. It's the Ghosty Awards, jerk dicks, all right? Stop ruining my New Year's Eve and just sit there and shut your goddamn mouth. Anyway, with that being said, we're now 4 minutes into the third hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? I mean, it's New Year's Eve, baby. Woo! Anyway, who else do we got going on over here? Let's continue going. Let's see who we have going on here. Let's continue going. Now, we are going to announce now the next category, and it is TCR Investigator/Researcher of the Year. Now, to be honest with you, man, there's a lot of people in this category, and there's a lot of people that conduct the research in the Capitalist Army, in the Inner Circle, a lot of people doing things. So this was a very, very interesting to say the least. Now, I do want to say an honorable mention to, first and foremost, Amy Daly. Now, I know that Amy Daly is somebody who's not viewed upon as your traditional researcher investigator, but as far as I'm concerned, the amount in which she investigates is just uncanny, and I want to thank her first and foremost. Honorable mention as a TCR investigator researcher, because she really knows her stuff. She's not joking around, okay? Now, with that being said, this particular category was very, very tough. All right? This category is very, very tough at this point in time. And And before I get to it, let's go ahead and get to Raldy, because I think that Raldy's on the horn here, that he actually wants to accept his award. And I hope he's not trolling here, because he's kind of a trolly kind of a guy, but I know he's a fan, but still, he's kind of a trolly kind of a guy here. So let's see if we can get him on the horn here. God damn, I wish the engineer was here. What a hell of a day to take the day off. Here, I'm trying to look for Raldy here because he wants to accept his award. I absolutely do not see Raldy. I absolutely do not see Raldy on the horn. I'm going to try to look one more again, and if I can't find Raldy, we're going to continue on because we got a whole bunch of categories that we've got to get to here. I don't see him. I'm sorry, Raldy. Don't see you, my man. I would love to call on you so that you can accept your major award, but I can't. I don't see you at all on the I don't see you at all on the switchboard. So try again, and more than happy to bring you up. And hey, for all you assholes on poll that are out here, I know what y'all are doing. I'm on here. All right. I'm on here. I see what you're doing. How dare you? How dare you people on poll, sit here and treat me like I'm some kind of a two-bit bastard, all right? And deface me, for Christ's sake, you son of a bitch. How dare you? Anyway, oh, wait a minute. I think we got Raldy here. Raldy, are you on the horn there? Hey, Raldy, are you there? Okay, let's try another number here. Raldy, you there?
Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
Yo, Ghost, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? You're best Mexican, Raldy. How does it feel, man? 2016 Ghosties.
All right. Give me a second. I would like to, accept the, first of all, the 2011 award, Best Remix. Best Slice, one of them. I was co-holding that one.
Yes, you did. As a matter of fact, I don't mean to interrupt you, Raldy, but you're absolutely right. You did win Best Remix 2011. Go right ahead, man.
Well, I was only mentioning that because I didn't get the chance to accept for that one. Also, I would like to accept the current one that I just got. I want to give a shout-out to Shelby, the person that I, met while listening to this broadcast. I also want to give a shout-out to everybody who has been posting the videos up on YouTube, who's been letting me know about all these shows and all that. The Brony Network, the Discord chat, everything's been great with these guys. Man, I'm just grateful to get this award a second time. The first time, it's great, It's one of the first ones to have two Ghosty Awards in consecutive times, even though it's not really.
No, you're absolutely right. As a matter of fact, you are the only one at this point in time to have two Ghosty Awards within the 5-year span that we've been going off, man. I mean, that's a major situation. I didn't even catch that, man. Congratulations to Raldy. Go ahead, man. I didn't mean to disrupt you.
No, it's all right, Ghost. I just want to say thanks very much for this. It's an honor. It's a pleasure. It's freaking awesome to listen to you, dude. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll try to take that advice to heart as much as I can. In this kind of economy with things changing around with this, new elections and all that stuff. Hopefully Trump will fix things, as you said before. And man, second award in a row, man. This is great, man. Happy New Year, Ghost. Happy New Year to the TCR fandom. Happy New Year to the Capitalist Army. This is going to be a good one for all of us, ain't it?
Hey, man, thank you very much, Raldy. And look, I really appreciate that you were not only Best Mexican 2016 Ghosties Award, but he did win Best Remix with Money, Fame, Success, Bronies Remix of 2011. So he is the first TCR fan to win 2 consecutive Ghosties from 2 consecutive different award shows congratulations to Roldy. Congratulations, for Christ's sake, man. Absolutely congratulations. Anyway, now it was good to hear Roldy, man. He's been a fan for a long time. Not to mention a good kid. I didn't really appreciate that he was a damn brony, not Brody. He was a Bernie supporter when I came back, but he kept listening to the broadcast and realized what was happening, that Bernie was not necessarily genuine, and so on and so forth. So, anyway, cheers to Roldy, cheers to his significant other, and cheers to all the other fans out there. Mrs. Ghost, can you please give me more beer? Can you give me some more beer?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. All right, now, we are now in the best TCR investigator researcher. I did say an honorable mention to Amy Daly once again. Great researcher. And, as well as, but just a good researcher. Let's get to the nitty-gritty now. Who is the TCR investigator researcher of the year? Moment of silence here. Who do we got? Oh, my God, we got a tie. We have a tie, folks. It is a tie between Tom, who, folks, if you don't know who Tom is, if Tom is listening, I'll be more than happy to retweet him. This was a man that literally every time there was a new WikiLeaks in the Podesta emails, this man would literally and thoroughly, instantaneously go through these particular Podesta emails and tweet out, all right, tweet out a little bit of the information that was in these Podesta emails. This guy was a researcher from the word go. I mean, unbelievable. All right, now he is tied. I want to say thanks to Tom first and foremost. If he is listening, he is tied with none other than Trumpin' Capitalist. That's right, Trumpin' Capitalist. And for all you folks that don't know, Trumpin' Capitalist, he was inspired, all right? He was actually inspired to become a blogger on his own accord by this show. It was this show that inspired this young man to become a blogger. And when he became a blogger and actually became an investigator and started utilizing certain strategies to unearth certain information and putting it down in digital blog form, he got his own following. Not to mention, folks, in 2016, the Capitalist Army, we did a bunch of stuff. One of the things that we did was that the Capitalist Army was able to get a hold of the D.C. Madam's John list, which was supposed to be secret, which was supposed to be under, court, suppression and gag order. We got a hold of it, folks. We were the ones that released it, even though nobody cares about that. You see how easy it is to be forgotten in the internet? You see how easy it is to be forgotten for your work that you've done? Anyway, we released the D.C. Madam's list. And when we did so, we had a whole bunch of people calling each and every one of those numbers, and Trumpin' Capitalist was one of them. And not only was he calling each and every one of those numbers, he was trying to figure out the connections of those numbers, and this man legitimately found connections with Ted Cruz in this particular D.C. Madam situation, other politicians, big-time businesses, and basically kind of figured out that this was nothing more than a political influence scheme utilizing prostitution as a means of kind of funneling money. Well, at the same time, these guys getting their rocks off, for Christ's sake, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you right now, both are worthy of the award. Tom, once again, I just retweeted. Tom, please follow this man. Great researcher, intelligent man. As a matter of fact, we had a great debate yesterday on the broadcast. Somebody that's within the inner circle that I really, really do like to talk to and have intense debates with, as well as Trumpin' Capitalist. So without any further ado, I think they are on the horn. I think they are on the horn to accept their awards here. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and bring in Tom on the horn here, because I think he is on the air. Are you there, Tom?
I am, Ghost. How you doing this evening?
Hey, thank you very much. And how are you doing? Happy New Year to you and the missus. I know that y'all are about 44 minutes away from the new year. Go ahead and say what you have to say. Before you say it, I do want to say that I appreciate everything that you have to offer as it relates to not just the research and the conversation, but the insight in which that you provide to the capitalist army and the inner circle, and the engagement in which we of discourse that we had yesterday is really what the world needs, so that observers of such conversation can conjure up their own synopsis of their own perspective properly, with reason and not rhetoric and not propaganda. So I want to thank you for that. Go right ahead, sir. I don't want to take any more of your time.
No, I don't mind that. I wanted to say thank you for honoring me and trumping with the Ghosty. I think it's totally deserved, and I'm glad he got it, to be honest with you. He worked very hard, and he and I worked together with a bunch of other people from the inner circle to make this a success. And one of the really exciting things to come out of this is we started working with a small startup publication called the Beltway Times, and both Trump and I will be writing for them. So we're going to continue providing information to the capitalist army, keep pushing this capitalist revolution forward, and we'll get to that starting, after the holiday. But now, have a couple drinks, have a good time. Snow White says hi, and thank you again.
Hey, thank you very much, Tom. Once again, I just retweeted Tom. If you want to follow this man, I strongly advise you to do so. Very, very good individual, smart, brilliant, and a lot of his tweets have insight. It's not a bunch of garbage, so... thank you very much, Tom, man. I appreciate you. And thank you once again, you and Snow White, being very active, intellectual, and very productive members of the inner circle. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. Now, without any further ado, I do believe we have Trumpin' Capitalist to accept his co-award with Tom. Are you there, Trumpin'?
Good evening, everyone. How are you doing tonight?
How you doing, Trumpin', man? Congrats. Well-deserved, you and Tom, and it's good to hear that you guys are actually going to combine forces in, some kind of literary capacity, man. So go right ahead. Say what you have to say. Congrats, man. Go ahead.
So anyway, first order of business. Ladies and gentlemen, I gratefully accept your award for Investigator of the Year and share it with Tom greatly. It's a very big accomplishment. I mean, back when I started listening to the show in March, I was virtually nobody. I was virtually somebody who was in the shadows. I did not have my own voice. I was not able to argue very well. I was one of those people who listened. But once the DC Mounds list came out, I took an opportunity. I took a risk. I took a very big risk to make connections. I made a very big risk to fight for this country and fight for the Trump train. And in that process, I was able to find my own voice. A voice that is so powerful right now. I'm reaching 1,500 people on Twitter, 200 people on Gab, and many others on my blog. So I just wanted to take the time to say thank you for helping me reach this level and helping me propel to a great height and give me a chance to voice my own opinion, a chance to show my talents, and a chance to fight for liberty. And let me tell you something right now. I'm not going to stop fighting for liberty. I will not stop fighting for Trump. I will continue to fight until the day I die. And ladies and gentlemen, I am thankful for you, for me, for my talents, for my family that has inspired me as well. And ladies and gentlemen, I cannot thank you enough. Thank you very much.
Hey, man, thank you very much, Trumpin'. And to be honest with you, you're a very inspirational story. And I do want to reiterate that the majority of Trumpin' capitalists, his followers, pure organic. He has his own independent following of Trump supporters and very, astute adult individuals who read his blog and actually take it very serious. And hey, Trumpet, I'm glad that you listened to the show and it motivated you to be who you are. And all you have to do is just continue to grow from that. And that's why I do this broadcast. I know there's a lot of troll terrorists and cyber vermin that think that this show's a big joke, but to be completely honest with you, that's why people right now are paying $100 for the last 50 slots per pop to get into the inner circle. Because, listen, I want to create a group of individuals that are true capitalists and that are individuals that aren't afraid and that can articulate their thoughts and their ideas. Because as I've always stated, folks, this is a battle of ideas. And unless you have the ideas to convey and properly communicate to others so you can have them accept those ideas, that's the only way you're going to be able to change the world, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. Anyway, folks, thank you very much, Teutonic. Thank you very much, Tom. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, for Christ's sake, man. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Let's go ahead and go to the best trans testicle, or I should say the best tranny. I used to say trans testicle, and to be honest with you, I'm not trying to be a social justice warrior in this regard, but let's just say the best tranny, all right? Because let's just say the best tranny, all right? The best tranny of 2016. Now, folks, this is a very, very interesting category, folks, because believe it or not, I actually have like 3+ transsexuals that are in the inner circle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not joking around. I mean, so I get it. How can I put it? I've had conversations with a variety of different transsexuals that they're very smart people. I mean, for the most part. And, I have grown a new respect for the strife in which people that have a gender identity crisis. So, and I just wanted to point that out. All right. Now, you idiots can sit here and troll me all you want, but, I mean, that's just how I look at it. Now, of course, there is a flip side to that in which you've got individuals that look nothing like the opposite sex claiming to be transsexuals, trying to utilize politics and law to be able to just agitate the country, all right, with the bathroom laws and all this other stuff, all right? Anyway. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the best tranny, all right? Now, I do want to put an honorable mention up in here, and I want to say an honorable mention to Melly. Melly is a transsexual who is a part of the Capitalist Army, part of the Inner Circle, very, very, very smart individual, not to mention a big fan of the show. So I definitely want to send Melly an honorable mention for being, a tranny that is a part of the Trump train, always was down with part of the Trump train. And I have to say much props to Melly, and I will personally give you a honorable mention because you deserve it. Thank you very much, and I appreciate your listenership, and I appreciate you being a fan, and I appreciate you being a part of the Inner Circle. Now, I could name a couple more, but let's go ahead and get to the award here, all right? Best Tranny of the Year for the Ghosties 2016, and I think it's a no-brainer at this point because of the overwhelming response from the people, and not to mention I concur with this as well. I'm talking about Amy Daly. That's right, folks, Best Tranny, Amy Daly. Now, I'd want to say something about Amy Daly because I've known Amy Daly for a long time. Back in 2011, Amy Daly is a very exquisite person, to say the least. on top of this person being a person that's probably lived a few lives, just to say the least, very intelligent, very articulate, but at the same time is a transsexual, has dabbled, to say the least, in the adult entertainment industry, and so on and so forth. But the conversations that I've had with Amy Daly has literally changed my whole perspective on the transsexual question. And I want to thank her, first of all, for that, and secondly, for being a very good and very devout member of the Capitalist Army and the Inner Circle, and a friend as well. Thank you very much, Amy Daly. You are the Transsexual of the Year, Ghosties 2016, Amy Daly. All right, Amy Daly. And I think it's a no-brainer, to say the least, man, because, like I said, I mean, Amy Daly could have possibly won the Researcher of the Year award, in my opinion, but, we had, like I said, the winners of the category deserved it, and I mean, I think it goes without saying. I genuinely think it goes without saying. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and continue on, all right? Go ahead and continue on, and, if anybody who has been a winner of the Ghosties, you can call me up, accept the award, baby, all right? Let's go ahead and go to Best Black Guy, shall we? Best Black Guy, Ghosties 2016, the Best Black Guy, all right? Now, the Best Black Guy that we have here, we don't have too many blacks that are calling the show, but believe it or not, folks, we have a lot of black folk that are within the Inner Circle. We have a lot of black folk within the Capitalist Army. Even though, this show goes into some racial overtones, a lot of the black folk that listen to this broadcast are very intelligent. They're in IT, they're programmers, they're entrepreneurs, they're folks that kind of read past the whole comedic racial situation. But I don't want to nominate or, I don't want to name them in this category because they're very discreet, and I don't blame them for being very discreet. So, without any further ado, folks, I want to go ahead and do an honorable mention here. I want to do an honorable mention to Tyrone. Tyrone, folks, if you don't know who Tyrone is, he's one of my blacks. And, whenever these people that try to claim that I'm some kind of a racist or I'm some kind of a grand dragon or something of that capacity, I call up Tyrone to show that I know black people. I'm Mr. Black People. I'm not racist. He's one of my blacks, and I call him. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and get to him right now. Hey, Tyrone, I was going to possibly name you Best Black Guy, but, I had a feeling that these idiots were going to say that this was rigged, so we didn't name you Best Black Guy. You're an honorable mention. So, without any further ado, go ahead there, Tyrone.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, they don't want to give a motherfucking the Best Black Guy award up here. Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Ain't nobody black and nobody G like this motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker like me flip the script like it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Gee. You know what I'm saying? Who grows up in the hood like this motherfucker right here? You know what I'm saying? It's Tyrone, motherfucker. T-Bone. You know what I'm saying? Gee. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Can you get him off? You can tell he's had a few too many Colt 45s there, baby. You had a little bit too many Colt 45s there, baby. Oh, my God, Tyrone, I'm telling you, man, you lay off the 8-ball. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get to the Best Black Guy. Let me go ahead and open it up right now. All right, folks. The Best Black Guy. The Best Black Guy for 2016 Ghosty Awards is Malik Obama. Oh, Malik Obama! It's Malik
Obama, best black guy, 2016, New Year's Eve, ghosties, baby. Freaking Malik Obama. And Obama is actually a winner of the ghosties. And Obama is a winner of the ghosties. Can you believe that? Best black guy, 2016. Now, I know there's a lot of folks that are sitting over here saying, hey, Ghost, why exactly is Malik Obama the best black guy for 2016? Can you explain that to me? Yeah, I'll explain it to you. Malik Obama, with all due respect, there is an inner circle direct message chat kind of situation going on Twitter between the inner circle. You know, I mean, there's a whole bunch of people in the inner circle in it and so on and so forth. Malik Obama is in it chilling with us. All right? I'm not joking. This is not a lie. Other members of the inner circle can attest to this. Malik Obama is chilling with us, and a lot of the meme magic and a lot of the meme rhetoric that this man is coming out with on his Twitter account is influenced directly by the capitalist army. I'm telling you this right now. All right? I'm not joking. Other inner circle members can attest to this. All right? Best black guy. All right, best black guy, 2016, Malik Obama. Thank you very much, Malik Obama, for being a part of the inner circle DM direct message of Twitter with us. We appreciate you chilling with us. Paul Joseph Watson used to chill with us until, of course, he got a little anal and decided, well, this could get me in trouble, and I don't want any trouble. You know, because, the inner circle, we do business on the direct message. We do business out here. And old Paul Joseph Watson used to chill with us in there, and then all of a sudden things got a little too hot for him, for Christ's sake. Oh, you don't know. Just, oh, my God. Oh, God. So anyway, once again, Barack Obama's brother, Malik Obama, best black guy, 2016 Ghosties. Now, did your cans not wave there? Man, I can play. Can I play something on these cans? Yeah, Jesus Christ, never mind. I thought I had an instrument going on or something. Anyway, folks, listen, as you can tell, I'm already inebriated. As a matter of fact, more beer, for Christ's sake. You're damn right. Man, we're about 25 minutes away from the East Coast New Year. All right, we got about an hour and 25 minutes out here in San Antonio, Texas. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody listening to the broadcast right now. I'm having a great time with you guys. As a matter of fact, you're the reason not only why I came back, but I'm continuing, all right, to sustain the situation over here, all right? Anyway, we continue drinking beer. We're drinking beer here. Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? Now, we're only down to like a couple more categories here. That's it. We're almost done, baby. New Year's Eve, Ghosties 2016. This has been freaking great. This has been unbelievable, for Christ's sake. This has been my blood pumping through my damn veins, for Christ's sake. And, for you people that are out there on Twitter hating that's saying that this is rigged, for Christ's sake, just shut up, all right? You pecker shaft fetish, Jehudi jawboning, Lena Dunham licking piece of crap. Just shut up. I'm going to have a beer on that note. How you like that, you sack of crap? I'm going to have a little bit of a beer on that note. Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? TCR Fan of the Year. How about that? How about TCR Fan of the Year, folks? Let me tell you, there's a lot of fans of the year to be had out here. A lot of them. But I'm telling you, it had to boil down to one. It had to boil down to one. Now,
I want to give an honorable mention for TCR Fan of the Year to a man by the name of Mark Montag, because let me tell you something about Mark Montag. This man has listened to every single broadcast of the True Capitalist Radio Show. All right? I'm not joking around. All right? I mean, literally, Mark Montag knows every damn episode. I mean, I'm not joking around. I mean, this guy is a true fan. This guy is a true fan, for Christ's sake. I'm not even joking around. So, anyway, without any further ado, I definitely have to have Mark Montag as an honorable mention, to say the least. Now, he would have won, in my opinion. If it were up to me, I would have had Mark Montag won. I have never seen a fan more dedicated. I'm telling you, this guy knows more about freaking TCR history than probably anybody else that's listened to this broadcast. All right? So Mark Montag is definitely getting an honorable mention, to say the least. All right? Because this man, I'm serious. I know what kind of a fan this man is. All right? I'm not joking around. This guy knows his stuff. So I'm giving Mark Montag an honorable mention. I wish he was the TCR Fan of the Year, but we had an overwhelming amount of people. An overwhelming amount of people literally coming down and saying that that we want this guy. And let me tell you, I don't think there's going to be a dispute here. I don't think there's going to be a dispute here whatsoever. So let me go ahead and open up the envelope. TCR Fan, I'm talking about the Fan of the Year 2016 Ghosties is... All right. The 2016 Ghosties of the Year, Fan of the Year is Sergeant Yoda. Oh, Sergeant Yoda, baby, you're goddamn right. Woo! Sergeant Yoda in the house, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you, Sergeant Yoda has been a fan for a long, long time. This man is just literally, another Mark Montag type of fan. The only difference is that Sergeant Yoda is across the pond, and moreover, he is a person that understands, he has a tight niche, I should say, with the folks that are in Europe, and devout fan. Lots of people voted for him. A lot of people voted for this guy. All right? A lot of people voted for this guy. All right, but once again, Sergeant Yoda, Fan of the Year, honorable mention, Mark Montag. Both, in my opinion, are great fans in my book, and whenever yours truly finally starts to come out, I'm coming out. I'm definitely coming out. These two are definitely going to be on the list in which, I'm going to meet personally. All right? Anyway, I want to say thank you very much, Sergeant Yoda, Fan of the Year 2016. And I'm pretty sure this guy's probably not awake at this point in time. I think it's like 5 in the morning out there in Britannia, and I'm sure that Sergeant Yoda, did his own fair share of partying out there. But once again, Mark Montag, honorable mention, Sergeant Yoda, Fan of the Year. Now, let's get to Troll of the Year, folks. I know everybody wants to know who the hell the Troll of the Year is. Very, very tough. Very, very tough. I almost gave it to myself. I want to be honest with you. I almost gave it to myself, and the reason is because when I came back, folks, I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all remember, March 2016, when I came back, remember the election? It was like, kind of tongue-in-cheek. Everybody was trolling, and guac bowl merchant and all that crap. It was all innocent. Hey, it's just a little troll, a little troll type of election, and everything's fun and great. When I came along, folks, didn't you notice that things got a little bit more dangerous? Huh? that things got a little bit more dangerous and that, things got more serious. And we had a lot of, it took a turn for a completely different path. And then the summertime of this year is when yours truly all of a sudden started, unearthing things that WikiLeaks would say about 2 or 3 weeks later. So, listen, you notice I don't try to talk too much about how I know about, all this secret stuff that I know. I don't know. I just know it. Maybe I'm psychic. maybe I'm Punxsutawney Phil. Or maybe I'm just lucky. Or maybe, just maybe, I had something to do with it. Anyway, you have to figure that crap out on your own. Anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to TCR Troll of the Year. Now, folks, I don't want to say any honorable mentions for the Troll of the Year because it has to come down to one troll. And this one troll, listen, it was toughy. Me, the engineer, and Templeton were really going at it on this one. Okay? But the people have spoken on this one, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up what the people have said. All right? All right? All right. TCR Troll of the Year is Tub Guy. Tub Guy! God damn it, Tub Guy! And every time I hear a Tub Guy, it's, oh my, oh my. Everything I hear is like, oh my, oh my, oh my. Jesus Christ, folks. Anyway, Tub Guy, Troll of the Year. And the reason I say that, folks, is because of all the goddamn voting. All of the voting. And without any further ado, I actually think we got Tub Guy on the horn. I didn't really think that we were going to have Tub Guy tonight. I think that he had I thought he had like some party in his tub tonight or something, and he wasn't going to be able to call in. That's what I thought. Anyway, we do have Tub Guy. You want to accept your award, Tub Guy? By all means, go right ahead.
Well, actually, I did go out. I went to the Columbus Zoo and saw the lights, but something happened that made me pretty tired. When I went to the manatee exhibit, I was reminded of you, and I had to jump in. The next 5 minutes until I was fished out were totally legit. Oh, my.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, great, Tub Guy. All right, come on. Don't harsh my mellow on this 2016 edition of the Ghosties, man. Do you have an acceptance speech or not, man? I'm a little drunk here. Do you have an acceptance speech or not?
Well, I would like to thank everyone for voting for me, especially the Tiny Chat. And I hope to have a fun 2017 with the rest of you.
Well, you know what, Tub Guy? You're well-deserved. Everybody, you're like identifiable as it relates to trolling of this show. Everybody knows Tub Guy and oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Jesus Christ. Anyway, thank you very much, Tub Guy, for calling up, and thank you for partaking in the show and being a part of the broadcast, man, even though, oh my, oh my, oh my. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, let's continue going here. We are now at the last category, folks. The last category of the broadcast, and that's Capitalist of the Year. That's Capitalist of the Year. Now, this was a very big toughie here, but I want to give some honorable mentions first and foremost. I want to give an honorable mention to Karaskin. What's going on, Capitalist of the Year? Honorable mention to Karaskin. And the reason I say that, folks, is because, folks, Karaskin has been, a big part of the art that has been generated from this broadcast, and yours truly has been paying Karaskin, a generous amount of money for each and every one of these particular graphics, and he's been capitalizing generously, to say the least. I mean generously. And not to mention, it's not just because of anything else other than the man's a capitalist and he produces good work. So I definitely want to give an honorable mention to Karaskin for being Capitalist of the Year. This is an honorable mention. Okay? Another honorable mention that I want to give out to is Travis, who's out there. I know you're listening. Capitalist of the Year, if you aren't familiar, he was the gentleman that called up saying that it was this show that gave him the inspiration, the information, and the know-how to be able to open up his own business as an artist and be able to make tens of thousands of dollars a month selling artwork like it ain't crap. You know what I'm saying? So much props to him, man. I'm serious, and I'm glad that you're a listener. I'm glad that you're a part of the capitalist army, and I appreciate it. But anyway, without any further ado, the Capitalist of the Year, folks, and I think it goes without saying, don't even need to open up the goddamn envelope. Capitalist of the Year, Donald J. Trump. That's right, Capitalist of the Year. This is the man that manifested the capitalist revolution right before our very eyes. Because I'm telling you, and I will continue to tell you, what Donald Trump represents is the capitalist revolution. He's a capitalist. He's what I've been talking about for years. I've been talking about him for years. A capitalist. So once again, I want to name Donald J. Trump. All right? Donald J. Trump as Capitalist of the Year. Unadulterated Capitalist of the Year. And I think that goes without saying, to be honest with you. I'm serious. Look at who he is nominating to his cabinet. This is a capitalist revolution. The capitalists have taken control of state power. That's why these bureaucrats don't want to relinquish it. They're scared crapless. They know that we're going to prosecute their asses. They know that we're going to fire their asses from bureaucracy. They know. And that's why they're scared. That's why they were scared. Now, let me tell you, I am personally going to mail a award to Donald J. Trump, okay? And I'm going to personally mail it to him. And I guarantee you, folks, that this award is going to be in the Oval Office, okay, when this man is president. Do you understand me? I'm not even joking around. The Ghosty Award for 2016 Capitalist of the Year will be in the Oval Office. I'm telling you this right now. You think I'm lying? You think I'm joking around? I'm not joking, man. All right, listen. Me and Trump. Listen, I shouldn't even go there. I'm not even going to let the cat out of the bag. I'm just saying it's no coinkydink that a lot of the rhetoric that Donald Trump has said, all right, is a lot of the things that yours truly has said. So once again, Capitalist of the Year, Donald J. Trump. We've got 10 minutes left in the broadcast. And we've got about 10 minutes before the East Coast actually celebrates their New Year's Eve. Now, I know I've got a lot of people on Twitter saying, hey, why don't you do a fourth hour? Why don't you do a fourth hour? Are you joking me? Are you kidding me, for Christ's sake, man? Give me a break. I got to spend time with Templeton and my wife, and, we're going to have a meal here. You know what I mean? We're going to pop bottles, for Christ's sake, man. You know what I'm saying? Good God. Hey, Mrs. Ghost, can you give me one more beer here before the new year for the East Coast comes along? Yes, sir. Thank you very much. And as I stated, folks, I've had a great time here. We got 10 minutes left in the broadcast. I want to spend this last 10 minutes to say something for you folks, all right? I want to say first and foremost that you folks are the reason why I continue to exert so much energy, so much time, so much effort in this broadcast. This is something that I brought back on a whim, to be honest with you, because Donald Trump was nominated, he was running for president, and I wanted him to be nominated for the Republican Party And that's really why I brought back the show, to be honest with you folks. And I did not have any other plans outside of helping Donald Trump getting elected president. But since we have so many people, we've got a lot of people that listen to this broadcast, folks. You're not even understanding. We got a lot of people listening to this broadcast. I mean, that's why. I mean, you got all these people out here trying to copy my ass, for Christ's sake. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this idiot Joe. Look at this Alex Jones asshole. He's copying me. Look at this asshole. Screw you, Alex Jones. I'm sending you an invoice, you bastard. Good God, man. What, now all of a sudden he has a New Year's Eve broadcast? When the hell did that happen? Anyway, folks, I want to say that it's because of you that I came back. It's because of you that I continue to sustain myself on this broadcast, and I will continue to broadcast to you as long as you continue to listen, folks. Regardless if you listen to the substance or you listen because of the entertainment, I appreciate your patronage, and that's all that it comes down to. I want to say first and foremost, the Inner Circle, thank you all very much. All right, you mean everything to me as it pertains to this broadcast, and regardless of what happens to the broadcast, I will always be in contact with the Inner Circle, and one day here, we will all meet each other, and it will be a reminiscent type of a situation. So once again, I want to thank the Inner Circle. I want to thank the Capitalist Army for everything that we have done in 2016, and we did a lot of damage, folks. I mean, that's why nobody wants to even acknowledge the Capitalist Army, all right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you all remember when we just went full throttle and just started, doing whatever it took to help Donald Trump become the President of the United States? I mean, I'm serious, for Christ's sake, man. Give me a break. Anyway, folks, I want to say, first and foremost, there are a couple of people that I, didn't mention that should be mentioned here. I want to say Distilling Capitalist, thank you very much for listening. This is a man out of down under Australia. This man definitely knows how to capitalize, so much props to this man. I want to continue going, folks. I mean, I want to say what's up to Godzilla, all right? Let's continue going here. It's the new year. We got 6 minutes left in the new year for the East Coast. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to the Inner Circle. Now, for the folks that just bought the slots to the Inner Circle, don't get me wrong. Thank you all very much. All right, I'm going to process those orders tomorrow. First thing, you'll be followed. First thing, I'll give you a message, so on and so forth. But let's go ahead and give some Inner Circle shout outs as we go into the new year. Spurto Capitalist in the house, Free Zorg, Neon Knight, End of an Error, Craig Chaotic, Nick Link in the house, Gesta's in the place, Tack in the house, Bowtie 424, Dredge, Janitor, Metroid Junkie, Capitalist CPU, Basquatch, The Scrapper, what's going on in The Scrapper, The Keystoner, Johnny Cornbread, Me Magic, Atomic Barbarian, Mummy Yummy Lemons, Cam the Man, Turbado, what's going on at Turbado, Alucard's Cat, Danky Kang Capitalist, Capitalist Kush in the house, Grim Capitalist, Tech Capitalist, Spanky, Christ MA13, Cobalt Capitalist, Dank McGrank, Trump 2017, Swabian Capitalist, Capitalist Mao in the house, Chowls in the house is Capital 300, Scoots Away, John McCarty in the place, Jerry Garcia, Silva SD, Distilling Capitalist once again, Remover of Kebab, Make Australia Great Again, Harlan Vengeance, Wes Richmond, Canadian Capital, King Edward Undead, Irish Capitalist, Stay Off My Turf, Armadillo Bandit, Flyer, Lugan Press, Obama Bin Laden, Suspicious Advisor, Cuba Pudding Jr., Wilted Greens, TC Capitalist, Capitalist. Figo Fammy in the house. APC 227. Smack Hack, Kahuna Capitalist, Kyle Davison, Asho in the place, Lord Poke, Ace in the house, Sir Mouth Breather, JJ Smooth, Veteran Capitalist, Steel is Greatest, Aberu in the house, CDI Fan 237, Travis J in the place, Keith Renderman, Metropolitan Afterglow, Marco Moreno in the place, Freezing Zakata, Brad Zemeckis, Engineer and Ghoster Twins, whatever the hell that means, Laura Bay in the place, Johnny Deck, Barry McCockiner, whatever the hell, that's a disgusting name, for Christ's sake. We got Citizen Solid, OG Toru, the Cyber Police, Alex Wu, Weston Capitalist, Doyce Vault, Popeye, AL Game Freak, the TCR Engineer, I Respect Ghost, Trump and Capitalist, Raiden Snake in the house, Karaskin in the place, Currencencio, what's going on? Computer Capitalist, Arctic Capitalist, Remington, Pipes, what's going on to Pipes? Young Ghost, Bash, Lord Falcon, Capitalist Keck, John, Iron Homie, Boat in the house, DH, Flamo, Moist Capitalist, Only Focused, Amy Daly. What's going on? We got Placostomus, 1183, Stomple D, Sell JoJo merch, whatever the hell that means, Alicia, Scum.gob, A Second Path to Pain, Baxter Chan, Kashmir Dragonoff, Windows and Doors, Oi Mate, Occult Espresso, Impaler 30, Hot Dog Moose from Pole, the Chefist, what's going on with the Chefist? Julian Williams, Sylvester Holofsky, Loose Moose, The Magic of Virgil, MLP, FIM. We got the Haggleus, Digital Daybreak, Venison, Zim Tower, The Smiler, Tactical Means, Dots Kick, Disco Waffle, Southern AU, Bradley, Cooey Capitalist, Ghost Acolyte, Charm Tooth, Jared, Wyatt, Zyklon Biff, Hambone Capitalist, Krillin, Dorito Burrito, Strictly Diesel, Sauerkraut, Vet of Forum Wars, Ralph D in the house, Taco Capitalist, Swaggy McMuscle Mage, Raw Cringe, Melly, TCR Newsfeed, Snow White, Tom, what's going on, Tom? Coastal Nick, Tub Guy, Ed Plush, Jeff the Chef, Cyber Popo, 819, Leo, NRJ Commando, Laggett, UK Ghosty, Amwada, the TCR Steve Chat, Sergeant Yoda, Young Dyrus, Forest Unicorn, Boomy, what's going on to Boomy? Capitalist Joe, Brody Network, Dead Sheet, Norwegian Hambone, Killing Time, Officer Death Volt, G, Swedish Rebel, Prince, Polak, what's going on to Squid Girl, Chris Vi, Nax, Dr. Manicafor, what's going on to Crusade for Arabia, Electric Fence, Oddbox, Supa, Boogeyman, Frosty, Critic Fatigue, Moscata Man, Jiggly Ribs, Queso for breakfast, and Happy New Year to the East Coast right at this one in time. Happy New Year! We got Marcelo, Silent Capitalist, Capitalist King, Hail Britannia, Surprising Fly, Cold Cracker, Bad Mem X86, Corey in the house. We got Daruna. We got 727 Shizbro, Sly in the house, Johnny Friedmont, Cask Strength, The Happy Merchant, Benton Bannon, Sed Flynnbird. We got Man Bear Pig Joe, Maga Magic, Bull Broiler, Rusty Shackleton, Pro Honky, Drunken Wolf, Pony 03, Zafari Tez, Cock Lives Matter, Alex 456po, Gio Panichetti, Billy Cossack, 30 Fly Harry, Yarrow, Feral Capitalist, JB Scott in the house, Blasphemous Bastard, Aussie Capitalist, Tomb of Goldstein, Caligula, Ghost is Maddox, whatever the hell that means, Dirk Diggler, Instant Rabies, DHM Politics, Last Free Man, Jimmy Capitalist, Slave Name, Why I Hate Democrats 2016, Manhood Magic, Comfy Man, Seedy Weedies, Mark Montag, The Flying Monolith, Salvador Casablanca, Big Tough Capitalist, Green Leader, New York City NYT, and of course, Donald Trump. Anyway, folks, we are now in the 4th hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. We're not even, being broadcasted at this point in time. Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I hope that you had a great year listening to this broadcast, and we're going to continue to broadcast for many, many, many more. And it's because of you that I get the energy and the ambition to get up on here and conduct a 3-hour broadcast 5 days a week. And let me tell you something right now, you don't see anybody working harder in this business, and I'm talking about the internet content business, than this man right here. All right? So once again, folks, I want to thank you for a great year, 2016. I'm looking forward to 2017. The Trump train is taking over. I cannot wait. I can absolutely not wait to see the future. And let me tell you something, folks, it's going to be great because the capitalists have taken control of state power. It's our time now. It's our goddamn time. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for tuning in with me, all right? Thank you so much. I had a great damn, I had a great New Year's, all right? I had a great New Year's, and I want to thank you all for tuning in with me, all right? I'm serious. I want to thank you all for tuning in with me, all right? So before I go, I want to say once again, Happy New Year! And I've got about a little less than an hour left over here in San Antonio for 2016. And what made it so great was you and Donald Trump. That's what made my year, all right? The True Capitalist radio fans, the listeners, the Inner Circle, the Capitalist Army, all the digital damage that we conducted, folks. And you can go back in the archive at blogtalkradio.com/ghost to take a look at all the prognostications, all the digital damage, everything that we have conducted. I am very, very proud of. And once again, I want to thank you very much. All right? I want to thank you all very much for listening and being who you are, man. I really appreciate it. All right, man? I really appreciate it. One more time, Happy New Year! Once again, another Ghosties 2016, baby. You couldn't get any more historical. It's been 5 years. 5 years that I've conducted a Ghosties. 5 years that I've conducted a New Year's Eve broadcast. And I hope that you folks enjoyed it as much as I have. Thank you all very much. Follow me on Twitter, folks. Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And of course, folks, the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And before I go, I would like to extend a sincere please to all those that are listening in. Spread it around like wildfire about this broadcast. The whole reason why this broadcast is where it is purely on digital grassroots advertising. Yours truly does nothing to promote this broadcast. And the whole reason why we have a listener base as big as we do is because of you. So once again, please spread it around like wildfire so that we can have a bigger 2017 than we did in 2016, man. Anyway, I love each and every one of you. I'm telling you, I'm sincere when I say I love each and every one of you, even those that hate me, all right? I love you, baby. I don't care you hate me. Keep listening. Keep giving me your energy. If you hate me, keep giving me your energy. I like it. Woo! Anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of the evening with Mrs. Ghost in Templeton. I'm going to have a great evening, for Christ's sake. Of course, steaks, more drink. We're gonna do some things up in here, and we're gonna celebrate the remaining time left that we have in 2016, and go to even a better year in 2017, baby. And I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope that you all have a safe and happy New Year. One more year, baby. We're gonna continue going, and the True Capitalist Radio Show continues. Thank you all very much for keeping the scene alive. Thank you all very much for spreading it around like wildfire. Without you all, I would be nothing. I love you all. Happy New Year. See you in 2017. I'm out of here, boy.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
All right, that is it, guys. Just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year. Yay. Now we're not entering 2017. Happy New Year to everybody. I'm going to have to go out quickly now because, of course, I have another chat room, another stream going on right now, which right now, you're seeing right now. So please, if you want to, make sure to follow me on Twitter at The Running Network or Politics Ghost. And do make sure to subscribe to this channel as I do the TCR broadcast every day, Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. And, of course, if you subscribe to this channel, then you'll get to know when you get the next TCR broadcast event live. And, guys, thank you guys for actually giving me this award for the best brony of the year. I accept, and I already gave the speech during the show. So thank you for that, and also thank you for the honorable mentions for the Bex Mexican and also the best chat room. So even though we didn't win that, you guys deserve the best. You guys, you deserve it. I'm going to give you the clap. Thank you guys once again, and hopefully I'll see you guys in 2017. Oh, by the way, starting in Monday, we're moving the chat room to BN Theater. So guys, BN YouTube chat room, thank you for the year. Thank you for everything. And thank you for another great TCR broadcast stream. So guys, I'll see you guys Monday on the new chat room over at the BN Theater. And as always, I will see you guys on Monday or on the next TCR broadcast. Anyways, guys, Happy New Year. I'll see you guys Monday on the new chat room. So goodbye, everybody, and salutations. Later.